copy that.
Okay.
All
I'm
right,
going live.
so we're gonna do draws the same way that Jane does it. I didn't think that it would make that big of a difference, but it's actually pretty awesome. And that's where we do the blue captain does 1 pick and red captain 2 picks, blue captain 2 picks, so 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 from there. And then
Okay.
we'll do the map draft. So Pronto, go for your first pick, and Triggerfish, plan out your next 2 picks.
Okay, I'll pick Dyad, just so we know he's accounted for.
And then I get 2.
Yeah, sorry, Pronto, what was your pick? Can you put it in match chat? I've got a lot of messaging going on right now.
Sure.
Sweet. Go ahead, Trigger.
Okay, I'm here. What's up?
Who's your pick?
Yeah,
Oh,
pick
we're chain picking?
No.
What?
Oh,
Trigger.
Oh, Trigger's
You're-
picking. Sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. No, you're good. All right, my bad.
Oh yes.
Pronto, don't mess with me, man.
What? Am I not? Do I
Wait,
not pick
what?
2?
No, Triggerfish picks 2.
Yeah,
You
and I
did.
did. He already did.
Did? Oh, fuck, I'm slow.
Good
Sorry,
chat.
go ahead. Yeah.
Tracton.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. I knew this would
Yeah.
be rough for me today because I did not sleep well last night after the gaming marathon.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I got home at 5 p.m. yesterday, and then I just crashed. And then my body was like, hey, it's 1 a.m. You've had 7.5 hours of sleep. It's time to get up now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck you, body. What is this bullshit? I need some sleep. Go ahead, Trigger. Oops. All right, Pronto.
Okay.
Everyone knows the fuck.
Let's creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always
Welcome, Chad.
hesitating. Kryptonite
We're
desires set
doing
my heart
the
afire.
OESL, or well, Ontario Overwatch tonight, and I'll be casting as much as possible, but I may be playing certain times. Sometimes I won't. So I recommend
All right, that's it.
dropping in.
All right. So everyone, go to your channels. Pronto's blue team, Trigger's red team.
Map.
Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you. Blue captain, ban a map type. Assault, control, escort.
I ban
hybrid.
assault.
All right, control, escort, hybrid. Red captain, what's your pick?
Hybrid.
All right, of hybrid blue, pick 2 maps.
Eichenwald and Hollywood.
Nice.
Ooh, we haven't done Hollywood. Let's go Hollywood.
I was gonna say we didn't even do it last week.
Yeah, I don't think we've done Hollywood like in any of our pugs.
I don't remember any of them having Hollywood.
Cool. All right, cool.
All right.
Sick. Cool.
Can I be general spectator before Faye leaves?
Yes.
Thank you. It happens every
Let's
so
do
often.
it. Yeah.
Have fun. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Overwatch. Ba ba ba. Ba da bow no. Ba da bow. Ba da bow. Dun 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 dun. And yell at me if you need adjustments of any nature, chat. Audio can be finicky at times. After production level software is expensive, and I am not wealthy. So, the teams are set. The red team, the blue team, as it is, it's well, in general, we got Triggerfish heading the red team, and on the blue team we got Pronto. So, red team, of course, will be assaulting first, as is the case in most of these games. I don't know how that gets set, actually, but it is. So, and of course, my graphics are not overlaid the right way, because guess what? They change it. So, looks like for assault, we're going to be going for a very close combat-y kind of structure here. Obviously, getting Triggerfish in the back line, doing some flanks, but using most of Fraction and Tor's shield abilities in order to push pressure on the point where it's needed. As per usual. Okay, Water Buffalo opting to go with Bastion, gets slept and starts to back off because of Tears getting flanked after the main defense is not so effective. Charge comes in, doesn't collect anything though due to a Graviton, or a Gravity Ball. Lots of damage getting thrown out on point as red team tries to poke their heads out onto it. Blue team is holding their ground, using that Arista shield to the maximum extent they can. Pronto sinking out only to get those very key attack points. Make sure you get either destroy the Reinhardt shield or pick any character that's not behind the Reinhardt shield and Raven gets a hook, comes in, D.Va, ooh, the bubble saves her though. Pronto almost up to his ultimate. Dragon is very useful right now as everybody seems to be filing in. Enough the team scatters to the sides in order to avoid it. But there's not much left for the blue team after 3 of the members fall. The barrier, or the bongos destroyed, they make it past the barrier. After you get past the first barrier, nothing is left. There's no reason to not take as much point presence as possible. If you'll excuse me, I have to answer something.
Let's get moving.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Okay. D.Va's still D-Mech. You have baby Jazzy here. It's going to be important for her to get that mecha back right now before the next fight. And with that, it looks like blue team has regrouped, opting to swap onto a Pharah, of course without a Mercy, using Ana as the primary support. It's a good choice, but it's not really what you need. Graviton and Bubble comes out, boom! Both supports down. Blue team's gonna have to pull out a miracle if they want to survive this fight. Hammer comes down just to sink the deal, and while the dragons do catch Thor, it's more a biting tactic than anything. At this point, blue team is going to be swapping up to see if Pronto is going to stay on that Hanzo, meaning that it was not a buy to try and get this last point. And we'll see what's the... Oh, the game audio is rather high. Need to swap that down. Oh, hey chat. So, red team, oof, it's pretty well cinched this battle already, taking out 3 members of the blue team. Pharah being the last one putting pressure on point, and of course taken out eventually by Hannah Baker. It's going to be a really more of a matter of how the blue team wants to layer these next few ultimates. Water Buffalo and Raven having the most influential damage-oriented ultimates, and Morpheus really no ultimates on the red side in order to take out, or in order to utilize it well on. So it's more a element of initiation right now. Of course, we see Triggerfish swapping onto the Junkrat, wants to get a lot of damage out onto those shields. Well, at this point they've only had 1 shield, but using the bomb in order to back out in the last second. Ooh, Farah coming in with the Justice Throw above. Jazzy eats up a chunk of it, but still, enough damage was done to Paylina to take her out. Pronto picking up 2 more kills. Looks like red team's going to want to back off, especially with a late kill onto that Reinhardt. At this point, we see that the blue team has stabilized and they have the ultimate economy in their favor, only having to commit 2 ultimates last fight, but building up 2 more ultimates. And the Reinhardt hammer coming up, it's really going to be a matter of who's going to use their hammer first. That will cinch this next. Faction starts off, but doesn't get a lot of results, eventually dying to the enemy Raven. Nanoboost committed on to the Reinhardt. Blue team seems to have a definitive stance in this battle. Water Buffalo opting for the high ground, trying to do as much damage as they can to the back line before the red team can restabilize. Reinhardt shield stays up, going to be vital in order to defend against this bomb. Bomb goes into the back line, takes out Triggerfish and Paylina. That is not what you want to see. Oh, wait. No, that was the dragon! No! You can tell I'm new at this. And Reinhardt goes in order to try and take out some remaining damage. At this point, the payload has not moved in the last 3 engagements. Red team has been building up a few ultimates, but mostly focusing on making their swaps as they lose 2 more members before this next fight even begins. Dry pushes have been building out quite a bit for the blue team's ultimates, but it's going to be more a matter of who are you going to catch out of position for that first pick for the red team to get that momentum back. We're expecting to see Raven get the nano boost along with his whole hog. Ooh, but stunned out of it. Unfortunate. Gets nothing with the hook either. Just kind of feels sad, man. Triggerfish goes down due to a sonic arrow to the face. Ooh, you're not going to like that in the morning. And Bridget trying to fight her way through several blue team members, keeping herself alive, but it's really only a matter of how much damage it's going to take her out. Taking 3 members into the back room, it looks like she's not going to get much value out of that as 2 more team members die. Red team opting to swap back up. Paylina swapping actually onto the Mercy. Paylina, a very famous Mercy player, actually. Plays a lot of Mercy, a lot of Moira, so seeing her in this element actually gives a lot of confidence for the red team's turnaround. As far as ultimates are concerned, the real win condition here, again, it's going to be the Reinhardt hammer. You get a good Reinhardt hammer, you can destroy with the high noon. Hammer goes down, gets 1, 2 kills, stops the other hammer. Red team has gotten their heads back in the game. Raven being the last one on point for the blue team. It's more a matter of can they get the distance while trying to stagger Raven. Raven falls back and Dyad gets his ultimate charging up on Raven's healing. Again, blue team has the ultimate advantage. Ultimates are in their favor. A Pronto's Dragon Blade could Dragon Strike Arrow could take out the entire team at this point, keeping in mind that it's pretty much a straightaway. A lot of damage goes out into Jazzy, but most of that getting put into Paylina's heal charge. Red team, only one's on point, took out Raven and Water Buffalo while I wasn't even looking. Man, looks like red team pulled this one out.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Hey guys, how's stream, everybody? Is the audio better now, Mr. Dodo? And Faye is throwing. Faye is totally throwing. She was playing Ana for the first half. Oof, disgusting. So the home team is actually blue, not red. And the away team is actually red, not blue. Okay. Well, now we get to see how the blue team deals with this. Pronto sticking with that McCree. We did see quite a few good things out of his hit scans last time, but again, it's not like you need to run the McCree on this one. He's really planning on seeing a Pharah come out from the red team as they stick with this. Tor hasn't selected... Okay, she selected Mercy. Going out, sticking with a primary Mercy heals. Now, we haven't seen a lot of primary Mercy heals after these last handful of nerfs. It's going to be very interesting considering there's not a lot of sustain. Okay, Jazzy's going to swap on to the Brig. He's opting more for a hardened defense with some nice picks from the Widowmaker. It's a good choice, I'd say, for this first point, considering that you don't really know what your enemy's going to be running. Especially since Water Buffalo was running the Pharah last time, though, you want to hit scan. Okay, Reinhardt goes down early. Olds? I don't know what to call it. XX. OMSXX. Water Buffalo doing a lot of damage, taking out the primary healer on the blue team side, on the red team side. This could be the opening that the blue team wants in order to take points. DMEC comes out into Anna Baker, but with 2 members already down from the blue side, it's questionable how much of an impact that will be. Dyad, Pronto, and Xomes still in the good spot, and with Raven on point, last kill is going to come out into Tor in order to stagger the red team to the second point. At this point, no one can touch it from the red side. They're just going to have to give it up and hope for a better next fight. Tor's going to swap now onto the Brig, and Jazzy's going to play the Moira. This is clearly what they were doing because they, in the beginning, they were having a hard time. Thanks, Mr. Dodo. You going to stream tonight, BB? Bailey killed in earlier combat. Not exactly what you're looking for in from the red team. Triggerfish taken out by Pronto. Clearly the better hit scan. Pronto able to avoid the bomb, actually. That was a surprising turn of events. Raven getting a lot of charge and subsequently a lot of damage out to the red team tank line. Using the Graviton Surge, going to try and take out one. No! Unable to do enough damage in time. That shield can really cause problems from the Bridget. Red team looks like they have stabilized after taking a swift loss on the first point. Blue team going to see if they... Nope, they're not going to swap it up at all. Opting to stay with the same combination. They're going to have a good amount of ultimates coming online for this next one. You see Pharah, you see Mercy, you see... Okay, you're going to start with Morpheus. You're going to move in on that. That is your win condition, and unfortunately, Mercy healing buffs don't seem to do that much in the one-off usage department. For right now, at least, there are buffs coming through. Water Buffalo goes down as well. Looks like that is a soft reset for the blue team. Blue team opting to stay inside of the cafe, trying to get the remaining members of their team up and running. How are they going to utilize this? They committed 2 ultimates, both support ultimates, that last fight, and oh man, Morpheus already almost back up with that Sonic again. Ooh, and Baylita opting in with the Justice Reigns from above, eventually dying, but oh my god, blue team dies! Too much pressure being taken off of the front line and pushed off to Water Buffalo, or Faelina. That's how they were able to just take the team without even trying. Of course, we're about to see Jazzy's ultimate come online. Now, of course, you don't have too many ultimates that are going to combine well with Jazzy, but in maps like this where you have a very linear setup, it's very easy to say, hey, I'm just going to coalesce this down point and do a shitload of damage. And healing at the same time. Oh, going to use it in order to try and save Tor. Unfortunately, not able to do it. Using the Sonic in order to stabilize, Morpheus is able to keep his team up. And oh, 3 members of the red team going down. Blue team has the definitive advantage. Jazzy, Anna Baker demeched. It looks like that is going to be all she wrote for this point. A few members of the red team staying on, but it looks like they will be unable to contest for the rest of this point. We're going to see some swap-ups now. Triggerfish opting to go in with a Junkrat, as he did last game. Sticking mostly with all that damage you can do to the shields, and just generally throw out in the thin corridors.
I'm ready to rally.
People opt for him over someone like a Pharah for this last point. Blue team's going to push all the way up, leaving only one person on cart, the Ana. We're going to try and stop the red team while they're trying to leave spawn. A lot of hammer damage getting thrown out, but that's pretty well mitigated by Tor's armor. Topelstein comes out, but if you have Diva in there, ooh, Defense Matrix not able to eat enough damage. Anna Baker going to have to build up her mecha the hard way, too. Now we're seeing some interesting changes as well on Faelina. Faelina opting to go in with Hanzo. Now, Faye doesn't play a lot of Hanzo, for those of you watching at home. She usually opts for more healing roles, if I remember correctly. But she can play a nice hit scan when she needs to. She's going to go in, try and taking out this Pharah. Oh, unable to take out Water Buffalo. Blue team regrouping very successfully, sticking more with their Death Ball-oriented comp. But ooh, and the hammer's eaten! X-Ohms! No, that's not what you wanted to see! Faelina, good shots onto that target. The Triggerfish gonna try and do some final cleanup in order to cinch this fight. Raven goes down, and looks like that bubble was not able to take all the charge value they got out of shielding Dyad. Looking at the ultimate advantage, once again, it's pretty even right now, actually. I would say, ooh, Water Buffalo opting to go in early before the D-Mech. That's a bad move, and subsequently, all of that damage was eaten up before you were killed. Raven taken out too. This should be a soft reset on the blue team, since they should know that they're not going to be able to take any kills before the allies respawn. Ooh, Morpheus taken out by Hannah Baker's bomb. Used prematurely in order to try and take out the fight before it starts, obviously. Though, with that dragon, we're going to see how she decides to use it. She can get 2 or 3 people in there. It's really worth it. Orienting these beam-based attacks throw out a lot of area denial, and that's really what you're aiming for here. Oh, going for a sneaky shot from behind. Faelina trying to take out the enemy team. Unfortunately, they kind of saw that before it happened. Had to get those comms from Water Buffalo. This is how you know the blue team, even though, ooh, and a lot of damage coming out from Water Buffalo. Triggerfish, though, taking out 3. I'm pretty sure 3 is bigger than 2. I don't know, guys. I haven't graduated elementary school yet. Water Buffalo throwing out the damage, though. You can't just let him go unattended. If you just let him get full range, Faelina eventually taking him out with a Reaper. But you let a Pharah get into your back line, you can easily start throwing damage onto your tanks. And you don't want that. You can't really contest them if you've taken out your hit scan and your tank rolls. So, blue team trying to stick with whatever forces they have on point now. Red team, very solid stabilization. Dyad trying to jump and throw his body on point with Water Buffalo's close behind, but take it out before he can even touch. No! Looks like red team takes the victory.
Play of the game.
So this just in, thank you, Venture Boost. She's informed me recently that apparently Faye has been DPS for a lot of Season 2 in the OESL. She can actually play pretty much everything except tank, apparently. So that's something that I didn't know. I learned something today. Let's rejoin the OESL general chat. Hey, Venture Moose. I had noticed that you joined chat. Welcome. Hey, hey, hey.
Is it cool changing preferred roles between matches?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
You
Okay.
need to do it like right now.
Okay.
I don't want to be spectator when I'm actually being chosen, so I have to change. Yeah. Also, after we play with you, we stop caring about what it looks like on your profile picture, and we start saying, "Ah, yes, you can play this role well."
When curiosity asks, are you
Was there anyone I missed?
No, I think everybody played.
Yeah, I think
We have
we have
newcomers?
a couple new people here. Like Zai's here now and Squist.
Was Ohms here for that one?
Ohms was here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I have a perma Discord link in the top of the announcement channels that people can grab to send to other people. And please, like, I really am trying to grow this community. I want to bring more Ontario Overwatch players together and get a more diverse group of people in here.
And more
So feel free.
players.
Well, it'll happen. I'm not going to be exclusive about it, but
We'll build a wall.
keep the Americans out. We'll make them pay for it.
The Great Firewall.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, feel free to share that Discord link with friends and get more people in here.
I think my team has it now.
Could I invite I actually shared it at my work.
Oh my
and
god.
people were sending it to me because they were playing.
Alright.
Ow.
Sorry.
Oh,
Who didn't play last game? So Zai's gonna be team captain. Cause I know he didn't play yet.
Venture Booster.
Sorry?
What?
No, I'm on a Mac at work.
Oh, sucks.
Let's see.
I'd cast, but I can't spectate either. So
Yeah. You could cast with a 5-second delay.
I could
Are you
cast
streaming?
screen share. I could cast with you, but just not on my own.
Yeah, I think
I
that
don't-
requires being in a call.
Dyad, do you actually want to team captain this round?
Sure.
Okay.
Zai repping Team China.
China #1.
I was just about to say that.
Who's got the speakers? Who's on speakers?
Are you on speakerphone?
I'm on speaker when I hit my push.
Oh,
Oof.
it's you. Alright.
I did say MacBook. I did say that.
You should use a headset.
I should, but I'm sitting in the lunchroom drinking cider. So.
Sad face. Mad face.
So am I picking now?
Yeah.
Someone on my team who should.
Yeah, no, I can't move him over. I will as soon as I can.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Triggerfish.
Faye, are we doing like 2 picks again?
Yeah, 2-2-2.
Wait, I need to pick 2 right now?
No, it's
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
one
know.
pick
Okay.
for
One,
the first.
two,
Yeah,
two,
no, I got
two,
you.
one.
Yeah.
I'll take Tor and Hannah Baker.
Oh my god.
I fucking love that name.
I know, it's amazing.
Anytime I lose a game in comp, I'm like, oh, well, your face.
Remind me of a guy from another stream that I know, TL Baker.
Go, Dyad. 2 picks.
Sorry, I just had to answer a phone call. Faye. Raven.
Oh, hey, Mercy.
I'll
how you
take
doing?
Water Buffalo
Yeah.
I'm just casting today with my Discord peeps and
and
that,
what do I need?
Ontario
Oh,
Overwatch.
Jazzy, I guess.
is there anyone who didn't play last game? Ohms was in there, right? What about Squiz?
Yeah.
Ohms was. I don't think Squist played or Electromag.
Electromag isn't.
play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But Squist is new to the, so he joined after the first game.
Yeah. But he joined before the. So he's a must pick this game. Squiz is a must pick.
Oh yeah. Am I picking two here? Or... Yeah, two.
Yep.
I mean,
Um,
work is work, right? So, but aside that,
Gotcha.
when I don't have too much time on my hands, everything is pretty easy.
yeah, I'll take Squiz.
Why Squist is me? I'm a she.
Oh,
you're
that's Sarah.
Squiz. You're Squiz?
Oh,
I need to level
Sarah.
this account.
I hate that
Oh,
I forget
okay.
that you're Squiz.
Wow.
that blew my mind. I was like, whoa.
Surprise, bitches!
What do you want, Sai?
Oh, I'll take Morpheus, I guess.
Thanks, Mercy.
Alright.
I don't have nearly as entertaining stories as,
Every
you know,
time I do this.
Z or Dodo, but...
Dyad, ban
try
a
and
map
keep the
type,
content
assault,
nice.
control, escort, hybrid.
Also, right next to me, I might post a
escort?
picture of this on my Discord. I have this huge jar
I'll take
of
hybrid.
candy corn that I picked up from Bulk
Pick
Bar,
two maps from hybrid.
and
Dyad?
I am not going to be able to eat this by the time I go to Bulk Bar again. And I'm kind of upset because it's like impossible to eat that much candy corn.
I can wall you, Bonnie.
Okay.
I can evolve.
And I love candy corn, for the record.
Didn't we just do hybrid?
Yeah.
I like.
Just don't choose the same map again.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, that's fair.
So Ohms and Pronto remind me at the end of the game to put you in spectate blue only as
Or like, you
as
love my
like a must
communism.
pick section.
Oh,
Help.
damn!
And
You have nothing to lose
like
with your chains.
you don't have to pick them at the beginning of the game, but if it reaches the end, I'll fill them in.
So spectate blue.
Oh shit, I'm playing. What?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys when we get there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it now. You're going to join me if you want to in casting.
Okay.
So Dyad's team go to blue, Zai's team go to red.
Oh yeah, BB. Unless you're one Aw, thank you, Mercy. I appreciate that we're friends. It's nice to have friends.
Is this actually being streamed somewhere?
It
Yes.
is.
Yes.
But you should screen share with me so I can actually see it real time and comment.
I'm not sure if I can do that just because my connection might be bad enough, too bad at that point.
Oh, you have garbage internet.
It's not that bad, but a lot of my processing's already taken up doing like 4 different macros for just my connection in general.
Well, get more cores. Just download them.
Download more RAM. Why not?
If you can download more RAM, you can download more cores.
Yeah, of course. It's virtual computing.
Right? Actually, I literally just set up 2 like rack servers today at work.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
I should go play on them. They're Windows based.
Ew. Sorry.
Well, I'm sitting here on a MacBook being like, fuck, I can't join.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I get
Literally the one thing I can do at home that I cannot do at work.
Video games.
Yeah, like I can sit here and drink cider that the company is paid for. I can go out and smoke a joint, but I can't play a fucking video game.
Oh man, video games are the devil.
It's my fault though. I asked for a Mac because I'm in IT and 80% of my user base is on a Mac, so
Sorry, I had to respond with the name of one of my friends and followers' real names in chat because they asked.
Toria? Toria?
No. What? No.
Oh, in the actual
My
game
stream,
chat.
yeah.
Oh, wait. People are watching your stream?
Yes. I have at least 3 viewers in right now. Cool. So it looks like we are going to be sticking with the more
traditional 3-3.
Sorry, Venture. I'm going to mute you if that's not too much of a problem.
3-3.
Sorry.
I could just stop talking.
It's just that I can hear the echo and your speakers are actually echoing through your mic now.
Well,
It's
I'm
just
on
that
push
I
to
can
talk,
hear the
so
echo
like I
and
said, I can
your
just stop
speakers
talking.
are- Okay. Sure. So Swiss Dyad mostly sticking with their traditional Honor Mercy comps. Of course, Swiss being known as Sarah. And the pharmacy composition too is going to provide a lot of ground, although it's more useful in attack than defense, I find. So, again, but we see Water Buffalo, again, running the Pharah. And just like last game, Pharah is going to be a huge and important member in taking out a lot of the back line. Almost no hit scans on the blue side. So, if you can take out Dyad, then you pretty much have free reign. Because I don't think that we're going to see a Pharah battle at this level of black. Of course, some Pharah dislodging might be nice, as seen by Felina and Raven shooting the red Pharah. Communist Pharah. Felina taking out Jazzy, using that Riptire. At this point, the red team should be backing out to spawn. Blue team just trying to pick up those final kills. Jazzy is actually going to swap off onto a Moira. Good change, just considering the that they're having little luck with their current composition. As for the combination, though, it's questionable. They have the Zarya Reinhardt combination, though, so it's going to get its value. Just about its value. Zai almost melted after walking out. That took been all heals and the bubble in order to keep that. Okay, big swaps out on the red team now. Pretty much an entirely different comp except for the tank line. Water Buffalo opting to go hit scan first to try and take out Raven. Ooh! Nano boosted Felina. You don't want to see those kind of bombs in your face. Takes out Zai with little more than a blink of an eye. And of course, Raven there got a 4K with his ultimate, but you know that doesn't matter. Felina got a kill while nano boosted. That's what matters. It's going to be a matter of how does Felina want to use this Riptire for the next engagement. If she uses it right, she can end the red's push before it even happens. Zai actually swapping off of the Reinhardt to go with a hamster, despite the fact that he had his ultimate. It's a very questionable move considering that the hammer can actually dislodge all of the blue team if you get fractured shield down at the right time. Gonna try and stall for some points, and Anna Baker killing Felina with that high nuke. Now killing Fracton with follow-up. While Reds may come on Felina, that's still up 1. And with the spawn advantage, looks like blue team has won this fight. Zai, a little follow-up kill at the end there. Tor dying while building up that ult charge. It's more a matter of when Zai will die, as opposed to if. Ooh, maybe Felina just misses him. Fracton now with the hammer, Again, hammer. You have no shield whatsoever, except for maybe the bubble on the red side. The hammer can stop everyone in their tracks. Okay, goes into the Graviton shield to shield his allies. Uses the hammer, get flashbang out of it! Raven now with the flip. What's it called? Rocket barrage. To try and buy some more space, but ooh, you can tell that was a good flashbang. Although it looks like in the end, blue team won. Yeah, BB, I do some commentating. I don't do as much as I'd like to. So I'm trying to try it out as it is. A lot of people don't seem to do commentating, so I don't know why. Fucking cammies. I know Venture Moose, right? Very good, very good. For you, I do. No, thank you, Mercy. I appreciate the show of support. I'm still working on it. There's a degree to which I still have to internalize the idea that I'm a one-man job here, or I'm a one-man band here, and that I don't have, you know, one person manning the camera and one person doing color commentary and 5 screens all saying different things. So I have to give myself some credit, which I don't do, because I only compare myself to the pros who are, you know, paid to do it and don't have to go to a 9-to-5 like, you know, you and I. Although I suppose you don't have to go to a 9-to-5 yet, do you? You're still doing your operator job though, right? So you know in general what I do. Thanks, Venture Moose. I appreciate it. Okay. Looks like blue team's going to be attacking with Raven going on that Pharah. Raven did a really good job defending as the Pharah, but that might just be because you have the space advantage. You can set up whenever and however you want as long as you don't die. So at this point, it's going to be a matter of can she put out enough damage, or will Hannah Baker take him out early on? It looks like Raven's been able to take out more than his fair share, so while they may have not won the fight, definitely building up all that ult charge, 50%. A lot to take in just one fight. Maybe not the most, you know, still punks, don't forget. Okay. Again, sticking far back here in order to just prepare in case there's a dive. The red team's going to hold their ground. Blue team's going to try and sneak on the left side. Ooh, oh, able to kill Water Buffalo. That's a 6-to-5 advantage. You can do this. Blue team, if you just layer your ultimates correctly. Red team's going to start with their Sonic, using it in order to avoid a chunk of the damage. Triggerfish Impaction going down though. Blue team might have to reset with no tank line to speak of. Of course, Raven still throwing in those those rockets. A barrage here could mean the end of blue team. No real good targets to take here, so looks like he's going to be sticking for the Graviton Surge. That combination is unbeatable, man. Looks like blue team's going to take this match. And blue team is the home team, so they're going to get 1 point. Raven, this justice. This was the justice on this last point, I think. No, first one. Huh. Oh, this was the one who was too busy looking at the Riptire. This is a hilarious one.
Justice reigns.
Fun times. I will get to your comments, everybody, in just a second. I'm going to go back to general. Hi. Oh, sorry. You get better with every cast. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Venture Moose. Yeah, is Monty? I forget if Monty is the one that I dislike, or my cat got into my food again. God damn it. I forget what Monty is. I think it's No, not Doe. It's Mr. X. Where is it? Yeah, I think it's Mr. X is the guy I would kind of describe myself
Alright.
as in real life.
So I've voluntold
So-
Gabe and Ohms, our two
Yeah,
new
I would kind of like to be
captains.
like him, but I don't
Let
know
me
too
switch
much
this around
meta.
though. Ohms is newer.
Monte
Keep
Cristo.
this little pair.
Cristo, yeah. Monte Cristo sandwich.
There we go. Ohms gets first pick that way.
Real jobs.
Alright, Pronto's a must pick. So he's in spectate blue. Electromag's still just casting, so he's spectate red only. It's just to help us. But go ahead, Ohms, your pick. Let's do this.
Aw, thank you. Oh, wait, yeah, you probably can. Everything else is so loud. Yeah, everything else gets kind of loud when
Go ahead, Gabe.
we're back in Discord. I'm going to turn back music. This is probably okay.
And another pick, Gabe.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have some changes that I want to implement using virtual audio cables, or VAC, if you're familiar with it, that effectively would allow me to master my audio much better. And that's, Ooh, and then you can play with us, Venture Boost.
Go ahead, Gabe. Did we get any new people in here?
Doesn't look like it.
No.
Besides Gabe and
Gabe, you get one more pick. 2 more. That is.
Normal grocery shopping nowadays.
Tor and water buffalo.
Alright, Ohms.
I'll take faction and failing.
Yeah, I have to be careful with that shit, because I go to Quebec every so often. It's,
Alright,
because traveling
sweet.
across the provincial
one more,
borders
Gabe.
with it can be questionable. Of course, no one inspects your bag, so you're like,
There you go. Ban a map type, Ohms?
2 CP.
Thank God.
You can't see my shitty dancing right now to this music.
Pick a map type that wasn't banned, Gabe.
Adventure.
Alright. Of Control, pick 2 maps.
Honestly, like, I'm pretty freaking shy myself. I need to really be solid in my system before
Sorry,
I
Blue Captain does this
become...
Oh,
So I become a bit of an asshole once you know me, and
2 of
that should be
Control.
considered a sign of affection.
Yeah,
But,
take Busan and
honestly, you just go to an event where you know something
Nepal.
about it,
Busan
and
and Nepal. Alright, which one do you want, Gabe?
eventually you can
Nepal.
say hi to people after you go once or twice. It's
Ooh.
really hard, though.
I like Busan.
Busan's my favorite map.
I dislike Busan.
Busan is like, I've had so many good experiences on it ever since it came out. It has to be my favorite.
Yeah, I love Busan except for the map with the drum in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's a little nasty.
That
I hate
map
that one.
annoys me. But anyways, Ohm's team to blue and
Okay.
Gabe's team to red. Let's do this.
Back to casting. Yay. Oh, hi, myself. How am I doing? Well, I'm doing pretty okay, me. How about you? I don't know you. How about me? Derbit. Honestly though, like Mercy. Oh god, I hate this. this is a known graphical glitch. The elements of being a personality, if you will, on a streaming site of some nature, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, is that you gotta be, not that you have to have person, but it's just not for everybody. And honestly, I want to play more of a support role as a mod than I do as a streamer. This is just something I personally have always wanted to do, so I do it. Okay, looking like we're going to be going for more of a death ball comp from the blue team, sticking to go to main. Meanwhile, red team opting in to use a Torbjorn. Torbjorn, an interesting new pick, mostly used in order to avoid all the armor, or to destroy all the armor that can be brought out with Brig. But a lot of power can be brought out when you use your ultimate as an E. As some people have referred to it as. Okay, team jumping on point at the last second in order to try and buy some more time for the red team, but the blue team eventually cap it by pushing Triggerfish off point and eventually killing her. Of course, at this point, it's still 5-5. Plus, when you have Torbjorn, you basically have another member. Sure, it's not a Bob, but you know, it still has a lot of damage in area range. Felina, though, taking out people like it's her job, because it is. Blue team has a solid hold on this point, and I've already built up 2, 3, almost 4 ultimates. However, I'm really interested in seeing if they can pull off this Nanovisor. Nanovisor from the right angle at the right time can do a world of hurt. Oop, Pronto able to do enough damage for Triggerfish to follow up and kill the tire before it becomes a problem. Key here is going to be get to the high ground and take out Faction's shield before you can get in the way. Oh my gosh! Dyad, you don't want to die like that. Okay, nope, not using Nano Blade per se. Raven, though, getting the Nano from the, or Nanovisor. Raven getting hurt, or getting the Nano Boost. Okay, and with just Felina on point, it looks like Red Team's going to be taking it. Now, Red Team actually has quite a few ultimates that are really good at stalling here. You have Molten Core, the new one, which is Area Denial. You have your Sustainability with your Sonic. And you have a Bomb, which, again, mostly Area Denial base. With Faction Shields, you can effectively completely mitigate it. And it looks like the... Ooh! You don't want to be all together when you see a red-ass Molten Core. Bomb being used, Molten Core being used, 3 members of Blue Team being taken out from just those 2 ultimates. It looks like that's going to be a soft reset for the Blue Team. Now, they may have invested a little too much in that, though. With only Sonic barrier, Sound Barrier in order to keep them up at this point, Raven, Felina, and Ol all having their ultimates up, it's not exactly looking good for the red team. Of course, to get the Nano at the right time, you can use that in order to... Ooh, using it on pretty well just himself. Tor, what are you doing that for, man? Oh, but able to actually connect with 2 or 3 other members of the red team. Never mind. A lot of charge onto Raven, though. This is what Zarya is useful for. Yeah, she does shields, but she also does a shitload of damage when you don't want her to. Ooh, and the bombs are coming out, but with Reinhardt and Zarya at this high charge, you're not going to get a lot of value out of it. Plus, at this point, if there's not a lot of pressure on you with those bombs explode, you can actually use it to just charge your healer ults. Because ultimate charge won't build up the person that used the ultimates. So in this case, Hammond. Zai actually opted to back out at this point, doing his soft reset. Oh wait, no. Really? Why? Red team seems to have a definitive advantage on point, or advantage on point. Yet they haven't capped it. Meanwhile, Alexa Ohm's able to take out 3 people from behind. Interesting. That was a strange turn of events, if I do say so myself. Okay. Really, at this point, you're just biding time. If Raven can get the bubble or the graviton surge up, then you can just hold everybody before they get on point. Blue team trying to take on point again. Ooh, unable to pop it before she died. Raven, that's an unfortunate consequence, although I suppose you were the last one alive. Maybe it wasn't going to be that helpful.
Score 0-1.
How you doing? I'm doing okay, man. I like Cheetos and puppies. I think that's the right answer, right? And strats. Strats are one of those things that I suck at. Okay, Felina opting to play the Ice Queen this time. Interesting choice. Honestly, it makes a lot of sense, but it's better off on that first map. So I would expect more Junkrat actually on this map, considering you can lob bombs and completely destroy people without breaking line of sight. Dyad obviously taking a lot of damage, eventually dying to a Torbjorn turret that's been set up on the opposing high roof. It's putting out some nice damage, but in reality, the blue team has a strong hold on point. X-Ohms can just lob damage balls up there and take out the turret and preferably the little Swedish guy, but I suppose that doesn't matter if you die due to natural causes. I mean, enemy fire. Zai able to keep himself up pretty intensely considering all the freeze and CC damage done there. Ooh, using the wall in order to try and keep your enemy in place while you use a area denial attack. Interesting strategy coming out for the blue team there. The turret's taken out, and with the Torbjorn already dead, it looks like that is going to be the point for the blue team. Of course, now we're going to see how they're going to layer their ultimates. Because you got your Molten Core, really good at maintaining point, but you can also push people off the point with it. Kind of gets the same value as Pronto here. It's really more a matter of which do you want to use. Do you want to use the power ult, or do you want to use the area denial ult? They're going for the power ult. Hopefully they aren't going to be layering too bad. Going to use the hammer in order to counter it, but doesn't get any real value since she is taken out very closely after it. Molten Core into a Graviton. Now that is a combination. You can melt almost anybody, especially anybody with armor. All that armor just goes to shit. Of course, blue team seems like they have maintained their presence on point, while Tor and, to a degree, oh no, there's 3 of the red team on point, but for the most part, it looks like the tank and support strength of the blue team have the control pretty well in their favor. Raven, Felina, no, leave something for the rest of us. Of course, Dyad being taken out by Gabe is not something you want to see, but let's face it, when you have the point, when you have the heals, and heck, when you have pretty well the ultimate advantage, it's okay. We're going to see Sarah going in with the Coalescence. Yeah, it's a bit of damage in there, but honestly, it's just throw it out because you're going to get another ultimate, like, really fast. Moira probably can build up her ultimate the fastest at this point throughout, of all the heroes in the game. Of course, with Zai coming on point, he's building up and getting all that space, throwing a lot of damage in directions that the blue team can't handle. Of course, again, we're seeing the roly ball, Raven, just going around and around point here. Eventually gets charged and killed, but with the bombs in place, nope, it's not going to cause any problems for the red team in order to maintain their position here. Zai backing off, not opting to go in for the kill. Of course, Triggerfish then takes out any remaining force that may have been a problem. So we see Proto actually swapping off of the Hanzo, opting for a Reaper. He's going to try and most likely go from behind, take out whoever he can with his Wraith, or with his break dance, if you will. Zion Water Buffalo. Can't underestimate that combination. If you can stop people in their traces, and then you can just let the turret do its work, basically. Zai killing 2 people with that charge. It's a fun one. Okay, Tor sticking to the back line here. For how will they engage this time? Honestly, I would expect Faction and Dyad just, yep, they're comboing it. They're speeding in. They're using as much heals and shields as they can get, and trying to throw out as much damage as they can. But Water Buffalo, with that Molten Core, takes out all the shields that Reinhardt so desperately needs. Triggerfish, frozen, taking out most of his health, eventually killed on the edge. Zai's the last one. Oh, Zai and Tor, still strong on point, actually. You still got Gabe doing a lot of healing on Zai. Now, you know, 70 damage per swing, it's not so great unless you can get multiple targets, but let's face it, when you can get infinite healing because you're a giant target and you got Gabe on Ana behind you, who needs anything else? Fraction coming back on point, but without as much healing, if you can't kill Gabe, the blue team's not going to be able to take the point. And at this point, it's just throw whatever body you can onto the point. Zai is given the nano boost, and the red team takes the point. Yes, I'm rather close, aren't I, to affiliate? I'm just 7 followers away. And I mean, it's really followers. Like, I've had the views for the longest time. I've had, you know, enough streams for the longest time. It's always been followers. So I just don't advertise because I don't produce as much content and I don't produce it that consistently. So I'd feel kind of bad if I was getting more, well, not subs, but followers just because, you know, I was being lazy. Honestly, when I do my variety streams, I get quite a few. And I like doing variety streams, but they're just, I don't know, I don't get as much, I don't get as much entertainment out of it. Hey, is that December or something like December 12? Hey Pillow, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in this stream before. Okay, we're going to rejoin General and hear what the next teams are going to be. Hey, hey, hey.
Creme de carry, that's funny.
What's up?
Faye, get that May out of here.
I was getting
offended.
wrecked at the end there.
Oh, yeah.
Gabe, I am so sorry. I focus you so hard.
Did you
Yeah,
see when
I
you
know.
froze me on top of the weird little like wall thing and I slid
Yeah.
away? Yeah.
Yes, well, like, no!
Yeah.
Must get headshot.
You're so good at Junkrat, it's so annoying. It's weird how good you are at it.
Actually, I got it from my husband. Premium is an phenomenal Junkrat, and I basically just mimicked him, and I think I like might be on par with him now.
I was like, oh, she's playing Junk, like she's a support main, haha. But then,
Oh, Nubis,
as a support
I haven't seen you
Junkrat, I
in
was like, easy,
a while.
and it wasn't. It wasn't
Well,
easy
you
at
were
all.
on- You were in group last
So
week, right?
bad.
I don't know. I see you
Let's
go online
see.
every so often.
All right, I'll team captain this time. Anyone want to volunteer with me?
Nope.
Jazzy, we're gonna do the Jazzy and Jazzy team captain show.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna grab Zai. All right, go Jazzy.
Raven and a Baker.
Oh, thanks so much, guys. I appreciate the follows. They really help. I'm so fucking close. I'm at 44 followers now. Damn. I'm like, yeah,
Probably.
it really is close. And remember, at 50 followers, I am producing a my personal remix of City Escape,
Gabe, you
as
should
sung
change
by
your career
Lucio.
profile icon.
Like, I will actually be investing significant time into producing it. I already have, it's not Vegas, it's Music Maker,
somebody
which
can
is the
join
Vegas
after this
Pro thing.
Cool.
And I really want to do it, yeah. And when I'm 45, yay! I'm just 5 away now. 10%. But yeah, I'm
Alright, you're
really
good.
close. I mean, I just need to find the time,
I
right?
think. No,
That if I want to
I
do
don't
this,
know.
I have to
You need.
dedicate
You have one
some
more.
time, some resources,
Right? No,
maybe
no,
even
no,
some
it's
money,
two.
depending on
Nope,
how
that's it.
what Music Maker
Yeah,
wants
Jazzy,
me
go.
to buy.
1 second.
Holy crap.
Gabe and Dyad.
Dang it.
Scales. Scales.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been playing the new chick.
I haven't played her yet. Like, she's not even my hero pool, so.
Oh.
She's actually so much fun.
Yo, that fucking shouldn't the like Dynamit's so fucking broken?
Yeah. She has 200 health though. Like, she get melted so easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But she does do a lot of damage, so
Yeah, it's like a flank
Yeah.
answer.
I hear they added a new level border.
It's a me. Wow.
dude,
Wow.
it took a
We.
whole 5 guys with her. Like what I do is like use her ult, push them up, throw the dynamite on the ground, and when they're about to land on it,
The
blow
only
it
thing
up.
that seems a bit broken to me is the length that the fire lasts.
Yeah.
It just seems broken that she's.
When you're on fire.
It
That's
just
the
seems
only
broken.
thing that seems broken to me right now.
It just seems broken that she's like anti shield, anti mobility, and she's a sniper.
She's just very mechanically heavy.
Just like here's everything you need in the meta right now in one hero.
I'll be right back. Just really
At least it's not like super easy like Brig.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Do
that
you
was
guys
the
know-
thing. She's supposed to be a high skill cap character.
Well, this is the thing, right? So with her, the dynamite, right? It sets people on fire. Is it like Torb's thing where it burns through armor?
No.
No?
No. But it just lasts really long, so it's like almost.
It's just damage over time.
Yeah, it does 70 damage over time.
Does the explosion do more damage to shields?
I don't think it does. It didn't seem to affect anyone when I blew it up.
From what
The thing
I
is-
got, it's just 100 damage on blow up, and then it's an additional 70 dot.
Oh, okay.
Or
But
how
if you
much
grab like a
time?
health pack right before, it like cancels it. Fine.
Like it
Oh,
cancels the
It
dot.
cancels the whole like burn.
Yeah, I think the same thing happens with Widowmaker's.
Oh,
Poison
does it?
venom.
Okay.
It's just how you like your medical kit destroys the overtime damage.
Oh, okay.
It should also stop overtime healing.
But then again, I'm just getting a lot. Like I'm playing fucking no limits. Oh, so we're not getting any healers, so I can't really tell.
That's what I always hated about the PCR is that unless you have a lot of changes at once, you're not going to be seeing legitimate play.
Mm-hmm. So right now I'm just trying to see like what I can get away with.
I had a lot of fun with when Torbjorn got changed when No Limits came up in the arcade.
Oh god.
We just Torb Fest. It's great.
Just like original Overwatch before they added that.
6 Winstons.
God.
6 Winstons, no healers.
I still can't believe that's what the game used to be.
Oh god.
Like,
For like
the
4 weeks.
original
like
dive comp,
unironic. Yeah, I know that's
the
true.
original
but-
dive comp was 2 Tracers, 2 Lucios, 2 Winstons.
Gross. I won't ever hear that again.
The thing is that dive wasn't a thing, really.
I've been playing since beta, like closed beta. That's what the meta was.
That was
Dive
meta.
meta.
That's
That was
funny.
yeah, that was like a dive comp.
I hate. Yeah.
Still remember Bastion with a shield.
Yeah,
That was stupid.
Oh shit, I remember Bastion with the shield. Man.
I can't believe they thought that
Oh
was a
man,
good
those
idea.
were the good old days.
Oh no. Oh no. Or
grasps the
killing himself
shield.
with his own bombs.
Crits.
Alright, to your channels.
No, don't leave me.
My team's blue, Jazzy's team red.
What are we doing?
Scrims, hello.
No, but did we even sort out the map?
Yeah, I think they did.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. There's my agent texting me.
Okay, BBs. Excuse me. Anybody else getting this cough? It's going around. I've heard that my parents have it. Ooh, Mr. Dodo's streaming. If you want to actually watch some good content. I'm kidding, but he's actually pretty hilarious. I recommend watching him. But yes. Is anybody else getting this cough? Because it seems to be floating around, like, it's hit my parents all the way in New York, and it's hit me in Ontario, and there's been a handful of people. Hey. Hey, Faye.
Hey!
Can I get General?
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
5, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Ah, there we go. Okay. And, of course, now we're going to see Faye's true prowess on the Ana. I said before, like, oh, Faye on Ana? Yeah, it's maybe not her most played in the OESL, but apparently she's really good in it. And actually, even more interestingly, we get to see Zai on Zarya. Because Zai Zarya is a very dangerous weapon. If you're going to feed him, that is to say. So if you don't feed him, if you don't like do the damage in the right places, it's not much of a problem. It looks like the red team are actually looking to surround him, opting to stick with the Widowmaker on the top left, and the Ana on the top right. Actually, Ana, D.Va, they have their entire team pretty much up here. Tor's taken down. Looks like that is going to be the starting ammunition for the dive. Collapsing in from all sides. Blue team is being pushed into the back room. Red team, though, not without its prowess. They still are not without their attack. They're not going to fight them in their zone. They're going to be like, hey, this is our objective. We're just going to take the point. And Raven taking out, the last few members with his dragon arrows. That is the hell of a first point. A split onto the first point was definitely a scary move to make, because yeah, it worked if you can collapse nicely, but the real question is, can you get to those into those starting positions and put out any meaningful damage? But we're looking at this next engagement here, going to be pushed up all the way up to the end of the next point. Actually, wow, red team really got their spacing right. Triggerfish is going to push up the 4 bounds, opting to try and chase the tank line as opposed to the divers that went in from the red side. All that's really left is Lucio and an Ana on point. There's all the DPS peoples are sticking farther back, opting for farther engagements, I guess. Triggerfish, of course, eats that with his shield. There's nothing really to be gained from the red team investing that ultimate. Perhaps it was a fat finger. Or maybe they're swapping up. Nope, they're not. And the red team has ultimates. They have 4 ultimates. It's really more a matter of how are they going to engage in this next fight. They're going to commit it to the monkey. They're going to commit the nano. They're going to make him an angry monkey. Angry monkey comes out into the back line. Meanwhile, dragons are following him. Unfortunately, dragons only catch Tor. Of course, 1 pick. Now you're a 5v6. That might be all you need. Felina taken out by Jazzy, doing any remaining damage that is needed, but Triggerfish, despite committing that hammer, is taken out by Raven. At down 3, the blue team is going to have to find their way back to their spawn to do a soft reset. Zai taken out. That is a stagger if I've ever seen one, and I don't know what a stagger looks like. Pronto and Triggerfish coming in here, trying to get at least a little ult charge, if nothing else. It's really, you're going to look for more of the dive characters, like Pronto trying to go in for a flank in order to get onto point and stall it. Triggerfish jumps onto point, but taken out with a lot of damage that he absorbed along the way. Proto, of course, now the red team decides to scatter. He commits the ultimate, but doesn't get any kills. Red team making their way downtown, walking fast. Lucio's fast, and he's on them. Committing the nano again to the monkey is an interesting choice. Honestly, Morpheus as a monkey, he's not going to be doing a lot of the real damage to the team. And you weren't saving him for anything. He wasn't in any real danger. So half of me wants to question, are you just in a bad spot? Because even 50% damage buff, 60 damage per second, it's really only good if you can get the area effect. Going to commit the sound barrier. Dyad, what are you doing here? It's not much that you can really get out of that. Ooh, and the bomb comes out, but Felina already cleaning up. At this point, Jazzy and Dyad are the last ones up. Jazzy gets demeched and Dyad dies. Jazzy's going to try and reset herself in order to avoid a stagger kill. Morpheus, meanwhile, could be staggered depending on how well Raven can put this pressure on in order to push Zai off. Looks like Raven lost that gambit. My main mayonnaise. Hey Kevstar, how you doing? Dodo, are you rating me? I think Dodo's rating me. Welcome everybody. Sorry, I get a little into it when I'm doing the casting. At this point, the red team's been held pretty hard, and with a few changes, Anna Baker swapping onto the Widowmaker to be most notable, it looks like blue team is just going to have to say, hey, we're going to have to kill you mechanically. We can kill you mechanically and just not invest any ultimates into this next push. Oop, Triggerfish shield's still up, so unfortunately that bomb's not going to find a lot of value. Meanwhile, the arrows coming out of Pronto, bam, that's going to give some bad mojo to Morpheus. At this point, it's just stagger kill after stagger kill, as now Jazzy is walking towards the edge. Fortunately, with no CCs coming out from the blue side, they're not able to keep that stagger any longer. Blue team almost have every ultimate working now. It's really, what red team has to do here is either think of a good combination or just group up and fight as a strong team. And oh man, feels bad. Raven, half of your arrows were eaten by that lamppost. Ugh. Anna Baker gonna swap actually onto the Roadhog. Ooh, hammer comes out. Triggerfish is gonna stop this fight before it even happens. Although an anti onto him means that Triggerfish is going to have to hold back for a little bit now. Morpheus and Dyad already dead. Anna Baker trying to go for the backline here. Really, again, reset guys. If you reset, you at least have another shot at this fight. Raven and Gabe, that's going to be your combination. That's your only win condition you can get right now. Is hope for a straightaway and nano boost Raven with the new arrows coming out there, the speed arrows. Oop, Tobelstein meanwhile comes out from Zai, really good with Felina. Pronto also killing 2 and the bomb killing 3. Red team is gonna have to reset. At this point, Dyad can speed boost everyone out, but that's about the most you're going to get out of this. Anna Baker being, looks like, chipped off, stagger killed, and just generally used as fodder. Mostly, oh, looks like Anna's actually going to go in for the whole hog. Whole hog from the side. Going to, ooh, gets the Reinhardt with an environmental kill. That could be your opening that you need. The bubble's done, eaten. Anna Baker is using the remainder of the whole hog in order to try and push up with a little strength, but mostly focus down those environmental kills. That was the reason they swapped up onto the Roadhog, and they weren't afraid. Hey, we get this Roadhog up there, environmental kills galore. Ooh, flashbang already on Anna Baker. At least he wasn't using any of the abilities at the time. Tobelstein comes out, tanks in the quarry, but with a 3-3, let's face it, you can keep 3 tanks up pretty nicely. Jazzy, meanwhile, trying to be kept up here, but out of mech, it's kind of hard to do anything. Morpheus, last one on point. Looks like that's going to be the end of the fight. Did I reverse nut? No, you're reversing it.
0 to 2. Switching sides.
Yes, I totally was being raided by Dodo. I'm a Dodo head, apparently. Oh shit, dab! I've been raided! I don't care. It's closer to affiliate than I ever was. Thanks guys. I appreciate it. Oh, I've never been raided before actually. This is the new thing for me. Okay, well, Venture Moose is out. I guess, yeah, I haven't seen him in general for a while, so. Oof. Okay. The end point is here, basically at the final elements anyway, with all this crackling power. Okay, blue team's going to be fighting, which means that red team is pretty well locked in for their picks. Opting back out of the 3-3 idea that they were going for that last push with the dive comp. This composition, again, Ana Lucio, great combination. Give your Ana some mobility, get her out of there, make sure she doesn't get hurt. Really, the focus for the win condition, rather, is going to be getting Jazzy and Raven to combine their ultimate spell. Because if you can get Graviton and you can get Molten Core all in the same location at the same time, then you just belt pretty much everybody. Turfit's actually going to swap onto Reinhardt. Smart move, but also kind of risky. Don't forget, the new Torbjorn can melt shields like it's his job, because it is his job. But, of course, if you take out Morpheus and Dyad first, you're not really going to give Raven a lot of move to play the mobile DPS disruptor guy. Opting to get in the background, but looks like Raven's going to die too. At this point, it may just be a break capping point, but the blue team is going to push their way all the way up to the next spawn. Wow, that's a lot of kills. Really late on too for blue team. 2 more kills come out actually, so even longer staggers. Zai trying to throw out some damage, has a lot of charge right now. Uses the Tobelstein. Man, that's some ballsy ass shit you doing there. You got Anna Baker, but honestly, the value you could have gotten out of that would have been much better if you invested in the next fight. Okay, trying to put up shields. Shields, another good thing now that they've gotten rid of the Torbjorn on the red side. Shields on the blue side are going to be ridiculously powerful. At this point, Reinhardt battle gets eaten. The blue's hammer gets eaten by the red shield. High Noon coming from behind. Anna Baker trying to focus that damage, but gets deleted by Felina's energy surge. At this point, we have both the healers going up in order to try and get some environmental or damage-based kills. And Ohms actually doesn't have a mech right now. Things you don't notice because your team is too busy wiping the enemy. Guys, I can't build up my mech because you're killing them too fast. Triggerfish already winning the Reinhardt battle. If you had the shield damage, then you already had the Reinhardt battle. Hammer goes down, but Raven able to counteract that, actually able to get 2 kills. The fight has now moved in favor of the red team. If the red team can get their situational awareness in the right, on the right targets at the right time right now, they can take this fight. It looks like if they can just get one more pick, they'll have a strong stagger for this next engagement. Nope, they were able to soft reset the blue team, which is all you can really ask for. Okay, and again, we're seeing Jazzy run the hook. Hook comp can be really useful right now. Oh, not even opting for the hook comp, just instead going for disruption. Bomb goes in, takes out 2 of the back line of the red side. Taking 3 if you include that boop. Ooh, red team, that's a hard reset. At this point, it's just a Mei, and the Mei not even looking too good. Going to use the ice in order to try and keep herself alive, and ice wall in order to avoid taking further damage. Mei might be able to rejoin her team, but even better, if she can take a lot of the pressure off the front line, it doesn't even matter if she dies, because she'll give an opening for the red team to take their kills. Oop, Nano invested into the Reinhardt, and Justice being used. Justice actually taken out Triggerfish and Tor. 2 very important characters. They have no shields left on the blue team. Well, they had the bubble, but the bubble doesn't really count as a shield so much as it is a power generation, buy, if you will. Zai might get a stagger kill onto him. Well, nope. The blue team now opting for a 3-3 composition. 3-3, or 3-2-1 at least, is pretty powerful in the current meta, especially with Brig. Ooh, and with the Tobelstein coming out, on top of Felina's ultimate, this could be what the blue team needs in order to take the point to the final destination. Anna Baker being healed up by the Mercy. But is that really enough? I don't think so. Gonna try and go. Dyad going in for the Reds. Gets it! Anna Baker. Thanks to that freeze, Anna Baker is back in the game. But is that enough damage? Can a Mei just do enough damage in order to take out a 3-3 tank composition? Of course, biding a lot of time on point, but Anna Baker eventually goes down, and that is the game in favor of blue. Looks like blue is our victor.
Play of the game.
Whoa! Yeah, this was a team kill. And honestly, that was a crazy one. Secure ahead. Stream to your heart's content.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Also, how is that not Zarya's play?
Because Zarya's Zarya.
When the game detects a Zarya play of the game, it just assigns it to another hero.
Yo, Electromag, what do you think?
It's like, no, you're not allowed.
Like, I literally didn't do anything.
Ooh,
other
you're a
than
little
swing.
soft. I can't really hear.
So what? What'd you think of my opening push there?
Which, sorry, Water Buffalo?
No, it's Dyad.
Oh, Dyad. What were you playing in the
red
opening?
red team's first push.
It was really good.
Sorry, but which? For the first push on attack? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was you guys went in separate directions and you collapsed. I really like that.
Yeah, like we were totally surrounded. We just like there was no good place, and then the dragons. It was just
the
like
dragons
yeah,
are
well,
just the
we're
pizza
completely
resistance.
fucked. Like
The
this
Hanzo,
is it.
yeah. The Hanzo like positioning was perfect.
Yeah, it was great. Anyone want to be team captains this round?
I nominate
Goes
Scooch.
quiet.
I nominate Scooch.
Faction, you haven't done it yet, yeah?
I just don't know any of these players very well, so I feel like I'll do a shit after.
So just
Who
choose
really
based on
knows anyone
icons.
in this world?
No, honestly, I felt the same way. I'm gonna give Nick second pick then, just to give you a little bit of an edge since you don't know a lot of people. Let's
Okay.
see.
Let me try and find that chart again, and then we'll look at the symbols.
Yeah. Scooch, you need to update career profile icon, and yeah, everyone else has got their icons on. Sweet. Oh, Zai. But Zai,
Give me one
just
second.
update it. Scooch.
Zai is the Shanghai Dragons.
If you go to the announcements there, Scooch, it says
Yeah, I
like
saw that like that little thing above.
Yeah, I'll drop it back in general again.
Okay.
What is
Aw.
that?
It's
That
a
was an
child.
Instagram video.
It's so cute.
A human child?
Yeah.
No, animal child.
They
I
learn how
mean,
to talk.
I would talk to my animal child like that, let's be honest.
What's up?
Raven, gotcha faction.
Yeah, just typing it out so it's no mistake.
Thank you.
Water Buffalo, Scooch, and Quiz are also must picks.
Yeah, yeah. But you can
And
force
Squist
it
is
to be the
me.
last. You
Oh,
can
hang on. I'll sit at one. I literally just played 3 in a row. I'll sit at one.
just change your profile icon to
Yeah,
the
I'm doing it right now.
Overwatch.
Yep.
Perfect. Nick, Gabe.
It's so much easier to coordinate.
I know, it's amazing.
Remember when
You
we
guys
didn't have the
geniuses.
charts?
Yeah.
I wish there was a good way of representing information 3 dimensions via a 2-dimensional graphic.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
You don't like bubble charts? You.
Yeah.
Venn diagrams are the
Well,
best.
bubble charts. I don't think bubble charts really represent this kind. Like the. I'm talking about player icons. So it's
I
like
want pie.
pie, Tebent pie.
I really want some pie right now.
Yo, pie's the best.
How about some pizza pie?
Yeah, one more, Nick.
It's not pizza time, okay?
you're gonna do one more.
Mar can't be picked this game. He'll be in next game.
Okay.
In part because it's player icon.
Where's Nick? Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Nick.
Electra, are you casting this one?
I'm casting all of them.
All right, sweet.
Nick, you got to make another pick. All right, there you go.
Nick chooses Nick. Yeah, sure.
And I choose one now, right?
Oh, you choose 2.
I choose 2.
It's 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, then the last one.
Okay. Let's pick up.
Bottom 2 people aren't actually on those teams, by the way.
And the
Yeah.
blue people have to be picked, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
But
okay.
you can force your enemy team to grab them by like grabbing other people first.
That seems me.
Yeah, I always
Such,
leave
me-
them to
such
last.
meta strats.
Counter picking humans.
So, okay, so and red is okay. Okay, I got it.
Look at this league. We're gonna do great.
Right, I'll take Scooch. Check that. Oh, I'm on Raven's team. Let's go, Raven.
Oh no!
Sarah, how could you?
I said nice things. What the hell?
Giving away my secret identity. Now everyone knows I'm Batman. I didn't say Batman. God damn it.
This is all Overwatch music.
All right, go Nick. 2 picks.
There are so many people in this chat right now.
I'm Bruce Batman.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
Batman
actually-
Wayne.
Approaching 20. Like if we get more, we might actually have to split into 2 PuGs, which I think is amazing.
Holy crap!
How
But
many
we're not
times
there
has
yet.
that happened before?
Thank God.
Never. This is the first time we've actually had this many people.
Nice.
My first pug with you guys.
Here, do you
Looking
want to
forward
press
to it.
Q? Here, I'll let you press Q with me. Okay.
Come on.
Oh.
Second pick, Nick.
I think Q is Ray's camera in this mode, so.
Yeah, Q and E are raising lower camera.
Yeah. It took me forever to figure that out because I was like, shift, control, like every other camera scheme.
Yeah. I know. I kind of like the Q and E setup.
I don't. Yeah, I like it, but I was just like, I was surprised when I first got into it.
Right. Right. Oh. Oh.
Kira wants to get a bird's eye view and then kill the bird. That's why she likes
That sounds
Q.
mean.
But she loves birds. They're her favorite snack. She ate my chicken last night.
Oh.
While I was asleep. Hope she doesn't shit out a bone.
Oh my god.
They're not stuck with you. They get to play with you.
Alright, faction, ban a map type.
Ban a map type.
Yeah, assault, control, escort, hybrid. Ban one of them.
I ban.
Can I cast with you?
I ban
Yeah, sure.
assault.
Yeah, boy.
Alright. Shit, I've got to look it up. I forget again. Pick a map type not banned, Nick.
Nobody wants 2CP.
Everyone wants 2CP.
We've done what? A few hybrid.
Assault
control.
was.
I don't think we've
okay,
done too
yes.
many payload.
I think yeah, we haven't done any escort yet.
Am I
yeah.
banning one or am I choosing one?
Choosing.
You're choosing one.
Control.
Okay, so we're doing a control map. Pick 2 control maps, and then he'll pick from that. That's Busan, Ilios, Lijiang, Nepal, Oasis.
So Nepal and Ilios.
No, he picks them 2, and you
Oh.
pick from them.
Wait, to just
Don't forget
pigeonhole yourself.
Busan.
Faction, so you pick 2 control maps.
2 control maps.
Yeah, Busan, Ilios, Lijiang, Nepal, Oasis.
I'm just gonna get some water.
Cool.
Damn, there's only 4 assault maps.
Yeah, well, that's what the next map is probably going to be assault.
Damn. It better be like a good one at least.
Is that why they didn't announce it at BlizzCon? Because it would have just disappointed everybody.
No. Did you hear the justification?
Alright, let's go with Lijiang and not Nepal, not Oasis. What's the fourth one?
Busan?
Oh, Busan, right. Yeah, let's do Lijiang. Lijiang or Busan. Oh, actually no, sorry, I take it back. Lijiang or Ilios. Sorry.
Alright. Nick, your pick. Lijiang or Ilios.
Ilios.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Over to Lijiang.
To
we
your
doing best of
channels.
5 or best of 3?
Welcome to the pits. Bum 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 bum.
Oh my.
Hey, you didn't hear the welcome to the pit part.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, Sarah, you don't have to keep plugging Winston. We all love Winston. Cool. So, I generally like to ask this of anyone who's co-casting is, do you have a preferred style and or role that you like to fill?
Now arriving.
Oh, I'll support you.
Okay. I like to do play-by-play, so if you want to do macro analysis, that would be great.
Yeah, for sure.
So far for these matches, we've had the red team and blue team are actually tied at 2-2. So this is a tiebreaker match, despite the fact the teams are not consistent.
Definitely not. And you know, this map definitely needs a lot of open spaces for the Pharah, but I think they're gonna go Pharah Doomfist. Doomfist is a little bit tougher stretch on this map.
Yeah, it's an interesting map because you don't have really a lot of sight lines for snipers. So you stick with more low ground sniper or like McCree
Exactly.
or maybe something like Hanzo, but you also get a lot of boop room, so you can easily run something like a
Broncos
Hammond.
McCree is coming along pretty well too. He showed really good promise on Eichenwald on the last map.
We're going to see Fraction on the Reinhardt. Reinhardt, of course, if you get a nice charge, you can actually get a boot kill on this map. So it's a risky business.
Not on the Widow here.
Nick does like playing Widow, but he's also a really good McCree, so it's an interesting choice. Okay, but both teams look like they're opting to go with a relatively quality comp. Yeah, we already see Zai coming in with the ball. Gabe gets D-Max.
Yeah.
Tor an environmental kill as well.
Pronto absolutely wrecking with that right click.
It looks like Red Team is going to take this first point.
Pronto and Nick on a 1v1. Nick takes that hard. Wow.
Yeah, it's very impressive considering the map layout. I mean, this is pretty much the one place that Widow can stay. So if you can get someone on the high ground taking out Nick, like there's just no escape.
He's got to be able to work with Zai. He's got to be able to work with Zai, getting that boots up and getting around that Ryan shield. It's going to be such a problem for him. But if he's going to just contest that far every time, he's got it. The minute he just has a 1v1 and around that Ryan shield, it's game over for the other team. Nick is going absolutely uncontested.
Yep, and he just keeps deleting Pronto. Pronto's pretty much the only one on the blue team that can take him out. And then taking out
Nick is on a tear right now. Absolutely on a tear.
Yeah, at this point I'd be questioning whether Raven should be swapping off, just because, you know, hey, we're not getting rid of the Widowmaker. It's weird that
Raven
Raven
does have ult here. He probably doesn't want to sacrifice it, but you know, Nick has already got his info set up. He knows exactly where they're going to be.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking that he's waiting for Scooch.
Ambitious for Water Buffalo challenging this Doomfist on the cliff side.
It's really a matter of which ultimates are the blue team going to invest when, I think.
Water Buffalo looking for a boot. What's happening there?
Already with 3 people down,
cancels the res, but is going in on a farm. That's a 2v1. That's a bad challenge.
Yep. The blue team has to do a soft reset and try and retry this. Pronto, go to commit the ultimate, trying to take out that Lucio. Unable to connect. Pronto was doing such a good game last round. I guess Nyx on this Widowmaker has really been giving a run for his money.
Yeah,
his tanks aren't giving him space.
No, and it's just they're not making room for him at all.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I think
Faction is a great Reinhardt. Just no one's really contesting Nick.
Yeah.
Really great on Pronto.
But to be fair, a lot of these people haven't played together a lot before, so they don't really know, like, yeah, I have the tank roll on, but...
Yeah.
Like, when you have McCree hit scan and a Pharah, having a Rein Zarya comp doesn't really complement them, right?
Nope.
Of course.
You get a Winston and a D.Va to go harass the Widowmaker, and all of a sudden you're creating room for Pronto to click heads on McCree. GG.
And that's your win condition, effectively.
That's the win
It's not even an ultimate usage. It's all about macro play.
And especially with the comp that they had with the Wrecking Ball, with the Doomfist, with the Lucio, like there's so much booping going around that Reinhardt, Zarya just get harassed.
Looks like blue team is switching over to the Orisa Roadhog.
Yep, sticking high with the boop comp.
Yep.
Environmental kills all around this time.
We got to make some sacrifices to the boop god.
Well, actually, I'm interested in seeing Water Buffalo running the Doomfist. Doomfist can be really intense on this map you play.
There's so many little hallways and corridors for him to go in. Nick is doing pretty well here.
Yep, sticking on the flank, but the Orisa shields absorb most of the damage here.
Oh, the Lucio just manages to get out of the hole.
Lucio can just ride forever now, though.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Oop, Doomfist goes down.
Nice flank on the Pharah.
The res comes in, but Swiss unfortunately is going to have to sacrifice herself for that. Blue team seems like they have the numbers advantage, but red team already with the percentage. Looks like that's going to be all the blue team needed, though, in order to flip this percentage over in favor of them.
Pronto looking to ult something here.
I wouldn't recommend. Well, I guess you're a tracer, right? But investing in ultimate when you have this much of an advantage right now.
Oh, of course.
It's like,
They already have the man advantage. They don't need to push, but they are backline. There it is.
Oh,
There it is.
click onto Mercy. That's not what you want to see in the morning. You revived me only to die.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Scooch's Roadhog is really coming around now. It's a wonder why they didn't do this last round.
Well, and in this round, you're right. It's not even like they've been winning off environmental kills or any like change in the map topography.
They're just playing together. Oh no, Tracer, what are you doing?
I see that minefield. We're trying to buy them the space they need.
Scooch was pretty smart there in not firing directly into Nick during his ult.
Ooh, and Raven committing that ultimate despite dying.
And the res coming out from Squist.
Looks like that's going to be a complete 6-1 in favor of Red Team. So what do you think really brought them back there? Do you think it was just their flanking and collapsing in strategy that they were doing, or?
Absolutely, Xayah is building ult so quickly.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, yeah, we saw Xayah committed the ultimate, and all of a sudden, like 2 people died.
That was it. But blue team does have some ults coming in here.
Yeah, and
we're gonna look for Tor to probably sustain this push with a sound barrier.
Actually, I'll bet on the other side of that. I think he's going to initiate a fight with Nick.
Oh wow.
Go Sonic Blade.
Dave just playing get down, Mr. President.
Oh, Pronto! No, you can't just sneak up on Nick like that. He's frightened easily. Ooh, but unable to connect with the Mercy. Nick used all of his mobility.
Water Buffalo coming in with a soldier on the switch here. They want to sustain the point. Xayah with another ult. Done that so quickly.
Ooh, but a lot of it was eaten by that Orisa barrier. Orisa barrier
Gabe has
can't
grab
trigger
here.
all of them.
Gabe has grab here, but no combo.
Yeah, his best bet was to actually combo with Xayah, so maybe that was a bit premature of him. Sonic Blade, Sonic Barrier coming out from both sides.
Both barriers, yeah.
It looks like the blue team is not being deterred.
Scooch gets nothing. Scooch gets nothing with this ult. And he's in the pit. Tor, crazy boot there.
Whoa,
Gabe
and 4
going
deaths,
off.
yeah.
Gabe
Rection,
going
get out of
off,
there. Ooh, you shouldn't have invested that, man. You didn't need to. You could have won this next fight with that.
Oh, absolutely. He saw the Mercy and just looked for a chance to go in.
I have to prematurely go in with Squist.
There you go. Xayah just secured all of that with his ult. Oh, Lucio, bring the overtime. Unlucky. They're just throwing bodies at the point. I don't think they can sustain this, and that's me.
Yeah, and meanwhile, the red team's just like, yeah, we'll send 2 guys up there, I guess. I don't know. We don't have to worry about that. Red team takes the advantage in Pug general score.
Play of the game.
Little environmental action here from Zach.
Oh yeah, this is where they completely took the point.
Yeah.
Well, they did that almost every fight, right?
Every time.
But yeah.
Awesome.
Yay. Yeah, I have to get used to working with other people. So, thank you. I appreciate this.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, 60. Oh, 60's deafened. She's deaf.
And you might want to drop into the role assignments. It's not required, but I just like it. I like the way that it kind of brings people who live in like distant space together.
Sure. Role assignment.
And as well, don't forget to do the assignment for Pug notifications if you want the Pug notifications. I don't do at everyone anymore, only Pug notifications.
Yeah. That's why I didn't get anything.
Yes, yeah, not doing everyone. So if you want Pug notifications, if you're having any issues with the bot assignment, just let me know and I can give it to you. Hey, 60, if you can update your career profile icon for all the new people so they'll know what you play.
You're a dragon.
Gotcha.
You're a dragon.
Yo, what happened? Why did we get so many DPS all of a sudden?
Hold up, hold up. I
No,
haven't
I'm
played
not a
tank
dragon.
in like 6 months.
Dyad, are you back in this one or are you gonna stay out again?
Sure, I'll play.
Oops.
It's actually almost Christmas. We're back.
Actually, I think I'm gonna rotate out for a bit. How late do you guys usually go?
Till we're out of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, if
No, wait.
if I see you guys on, I'll catch you later.
Take me back out. Take me back out.
Cool. But you don't want it?
No, I'll set off another one. I literally played like 4 in a row. I know I'm like the only like main healer here.
I think we might actually need it now. Let me.
I'll main heal.
Do we actually need it?
Maybe.
Yo, this is spicy.
Oh,
No,
no,
Oh,
there's
what
Sarah?
the?
Yeah,
No, I'm here.
Oh no, there you are. Squiz.
Yo. Hold up. I might need to go get a water.
No, you actually want to use bread. You want to use bread or milk?
Champagne works.
Hold on, it's tolerable for now. It's tolerable. We're good.
Let's see who wants to team captain? Come on, volunteers.
I can.
Put me in, coach.
Wait, do I have to heal here?
No, you
Like
don't
it?
have to. We have enough
Okay.
people. If you
Okay,
don't
we're
want.
good. Okay, yeah, no, I'll sit one more off. I'll sit one more off.
Oh, I have to go against 60. Rip.
But you volunteered, so you get first pick.
Blah. Give me Zai.
OP.
And I guess
Wait, I'm captain?
Yeah, you got volunteered. Congratulations.
I got forcefully volunteered. Shit, I wasn't ready for this.
2 picks.
2 picks?
Yes.
We're gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Scooch. What's the Dallas field? Oh yeah, we'll go with 12.
I please have Nick and Gabe.
Nick and Gabe. Oh come on.
I need to beat you into submission.
I just woke up like 20 minutes ago.
That's why you're gonna win.
I take my drafting seriously, okay?
Get mine.
2 more picks, 60.
What do I need? I take Jazzy. And I'm gonna take Faye.
Shit, I wanted Faye. Need a healer.
Dad's
I need a healer. Dyad said he would sit out, which was what fucked up my plan.
I think Morpheus can heal, I think.
Yes, that icon is tank and heal.
And there's 2 flex players still in there.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Morpheus, get your butt over here. Do I pick another, or is it just one? Oh, okay, okay. Give me Hannah Baker.
I love that name. Every time I read it, I'm just like, this is great.
13 reasons why, let's go.
Oh, jeez.
13 reasons why we're gonna beat 60. What?
Yeah, I don't know how they mess up your name so much on that screen.
I know.
Did I miss moving people into the must picks? I missed triggers, so 60. You're getting trigger.
Oh no, you're
Okay.
getting one of the best players.
Just congratulations, this is your pick. But did I miss anyone else? Like, please don't be afraid to speak up. I will make it right.
I was initially missed, but I'm picked for the new team anyway, so.
Okay, good, Good. I forgot to scroll down. I must have, anyways. All right, Sarah, you're gonna ban a map type assault control escort hybrid.
Whatever the word for 2CP is. Fuck that shit.
Nobody wants to play
God,
assault
you guys
today.
You mean
absolutely-
assault?
You guys suck.
I'm sorry, I don't want to play an hour-long game that draws.
Now entering Hanamura.
All right, 60. Pick one of the 3 map types still available.
Escort.
All right, of escort, that's Dorado, Junkertown, Rialto, Route 66, and Gibraltar. You're gonna pick 2 of those, Sarah.
Gibraltar and 66.
Cool. Which one of those you want, 60?
Junkertown.
That's Route 66 or Gibraltar.
Oh.
Pick route.
Route.
Yep.
All right. Okay, to your channels, people. Let's do this.
Alonzi. Hey again.
Hey again.
Sorry, gotta stretch.
I was gonna say, was that a big old stretch there?
Yeah, that's a big old stretch there.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay, yeah, there you go. Just the one that you get like all the way down your back.
Oh
and
yeah,
just,
and
like,
your
and if you
arms.
hold it for too long, and then you just like you don't like cramp up. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like you break everything, but you don't like cramp up. But like you just stay like that. It hurts so good.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
like
love
John Mellencamp. It just hurts so good.
I have to practice doing throat warm-up exercises before these though, because this has been like 2 hours already. Oof.
And you're already getting
Well, it's good practice for people that use their voice. Technically, it's supposed to be professionally, but if you use your voice a lot,
yeah, for sure.
you're supposed to be doing some exercises in order to warm up and cool down.
Traveling to Route 66.
Big Earls. I'm glad that we have the new cinematic, though. Now we understand where this train's come from. And Echo is in this bubble.
It's Echo, yeah.
Not sure if we'll see Echo as an Echo fighter or something, but
Yeah. Well, I feel like Echo's probably like another AI like Athena.
Yep.
They never really kind of explained it too much.
Yeah, I think the current fan theory is that Echo, so you have A for Athena and E for Echo. So
Yeah.
you have A, B, C, D, E. For the evolution of the AIs.
There's also Anubis.
Anubis is an AI, you're right. Huh.
Yeah, and there's Apollo. Is it Apollo? That's the one that's in Ilios.
Oh?
Ilios Ruins.
Oh, right. For the statue?
Yeah.
Attackers incoming in
Huh.
30 seconds.
That's right, I haven't actually refreshed myself in this lore.
Oh. I love the lore of this game. And I
Oh,
just
it's a
want
great
single player.
Maybe I'll be Tracer, Nick says, as he picks,
Oh my god.
Torbjorn. Cool. Actually, it's interesting, we're going to see 60 on Widowmaker, which is
I
something...
don't think Nick wanted to put it there, but there it is.
Attackers
I'm already Widowmaker, so... Okay, oh, Nick kills
absolutely
60
crazy
without a
pickoff.
blink!
Felina missed the res there. She fell right off
Oh. Ooh. Now that's dirty.
the top. They do have the Sombra coming up on the side here.
Yep, but it looks like the red team is going to be sticking with a high ground approach. Very interesting. Try to dislodge Nick before he can get that turn in a bad spot. Drive comes in,
Jazzy
but...
is purple here. Flank around the back. Blue team completely set up on this, and here come the kills.
Yeah, well, the red team should have expected that. They split up. They left half their tanks back, and then they dove in with Mercy and Winston. I don't think they had enough damage in order to really deal with what the blue team has set up. At least not in one spot.
He's going back to high ground.
However,
Nope, Zai holding cart here.
yeah, I think that at this point, you're going to see the red team have to die. Oh, they're going to use the core already.
Molten Floor already gone, yeah. But no one in there too hard. Blue team just pouring on the kills here.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Red
seem like
team
Red
had
can
the
seem to
positioning
get
too.
around this. Yep.
They were right near where everybody needs to be. Took out the targets that were necessary, but it's just too much damage coming out onto them. Torbjorn really does
Nick's
a lot.
uptime, yeah. Nick's uptime on his turret. You were on that same thing. Nick's uptime on his turret is absolutely astonishing, and there's not enough focus to take that turret out.
Side's coming out from 60, but it doesn't look like they're going to see enough in order to.
Zai avoids the hack there. Absolutely. They need that hack to come off. Or EMP is coming up close.
Yeah, but that EMP has been charging for the longest time. 60 taken down with the first strike of the Dragon Blade. The rest of it coming in, trying to take out Jazzy out of that mech. Scooch, though, Scooch is probably the person to be looking at right now if you're going to say, hey, what do we need to change? Because I don't think they've really been... Even if Cheat's been getting off the hacks, he hasn't been getting a lot of value off of them. Go
They
try
went
to
with a more
assassinate
standard
Swiss
dive
now.
comp here. They got rid of the Lucio and went to the Season 12 Zenyatta and Mercy combination.
Ooh, a slept monkey!
They were playing around him just to wake him up.
And it looks, oh, bomb's coming out from blue side.
Bomb coming out.
Killing Jazzy in the
Oh,
remake
wow.
animation! Res comes out to Jazzy, but they can kill him some triggerfish.
And Jazzy does have ult coming in here. They might be looking for the DDoS coming up here.
Unfortunately, that flashbang from 60 is not enough for Nick to stop Nick from taking him out.
Probably looking for a whole reset here. They dedicated some ults.
Gabe just playing with his food now. Scooch dies in the middle of hacking the med pack.
Triggerfish switching on to the Orisa here.
Maybe I'll be Torbjorn, Nick says. In jest.
Oh no. Yep, Somber going around the Mega Pack side here. Completely undetected. There it is.
Ball comes
Here it
out, there it goes! 3 kills, 2 kills already.
Jazzy, no ult here. Oh, they don't need it.
No, they got 3, 4. That's
Wow.
with
Great
the
discipline.
exception of
Great call
Gabe
on that
and
one,
Nick,
too.
it looks like the who are backing out right now. It looks like the red team has taken that fight.
Scooch is coming in. They do have overtime trigger coming in, and they do have a couple ults coming online.
They may be able to take this still. 60 actually with the high noon is bad spot, but he could
Look for
make
Nick's
all the
Molten Floor to
difference.
come out here. Big sleep on the Diva. Woken up though.
Nano comes out to Torbjorn. You don't want to fear Nick
There's the
when he
Molten
has
Core.
that molten core out. Morpheus dies to the bomb.
Oh no, Morpheus gone.
High noon. Ooh,
I knew he
unfortunately
slept.
blocked.
Oh, no one on cart though. Here it goes. Red team does have numbers in this with the hack coming off on the Ana.
And a recent kill into Zai means that they're not going to have a tank line that's going to be really useful. It's really going to be up to Gabe in order to block all these, or in order to stop all the progress here. Supports take out a Genji, and that's the point.
That's the way they got to do it. Absolutely. The sports sticking for each other. Tor does have ult here to counter Genji ult. There's always that constant battle just between who can farm their ult faster.
Yeah, and that's why it's always you want to hard reset as much as possible when you lose a fight. Don't give them the ult charge. Soft reset or jump off a cliff.
Yeah. Oh, Tor with some tactical teabagging there.
Oh, looks like the red team's going to be
Dive
coming up
coming
on
in.
the side. Zai gets the hammer off. Really only finds 1 or 2 people, which is then mitigated by the ultimate usage from Zenyatta.
You're gonna look for Gabe to come in with an ult here. He does
But
have
Zai
a
and
free one.
Morpheus go down. This could easily go,
Oh wow, this
completely
is a
steamroll in Red's way.
one person on cart duty back there. It's Sombra.
And a Baker
Oh, a new trading.
currently
Here
in
we go.
baby form.
Baby Diva main, by the way.
TBH, Baby Diva OP. Please. Zai on the high ground, using the bubble early.
They do have that combo again. They are farming ults so much faster than blue team right now.
And that's what's really allowed them to progress. It's not so much that they've had good combinations, they've just had good timing with where they've just had more ultimates in general. And they've been able to layer them well.
That cart went virtually uncontested.
Whole way, wow. Oop, Nick stops a hack by killing Sombra. That's one way to stop a hack.
That's the best way to do it.
Ooh, but Nick just killing anybody that goes up against him. Tanks are gonna have to come in order to try and take him out. Eventually Triggerfish got some.
Alright, healer's now pushing the cart. Sombra coming up on the side.
So now we're seeing Squiss and Gabe though. Nanoblade combo. This could be what they need in order to stabilize on the blue team.
60 going for big flanks here, unaware that the Winston's still looking for him.
And there's the blade. Where's the nano though? Oh, unfortunate. Squiss eventually gets it off, but onto the monkey. Zai must have gotten in the way. Unfortunate timing. With Lucio and the scientist ult coming up, it's going to be more of a stall-heavy battle that the blue team's going to have to do in order to avoid just completely.
Zai does have ult coming in here. Lots of healing coming out from blue though.
Morpheus pops the ult.
And no EMP to counter. 60 looking to stick something real hard.
Bomb comes in, but no one's around to really get hurt by it.
60 catches Eva.
Ooh, and 3 kills. Wow, 60, don't do that. You scared me.
Lucio turned into a training bot by hack.
Unfortunate, because the red team almost had it there, but looks like blue's reinforcements come up just in time.
Oh, and a big stagger coming onto Jazzy right now.
Yeah, at this point, there's 30 seconds. Red team gets one more push, right?
Yeah, just about that. They have enough. They have enough resources to spawn overtime. They have the Sombra here, but they're doing spy checks, as you say in TF2.
Of course. Gabe is really the person to be looking out for on the blue team, though, because you get that high noon, you're going to get enough area denial. I don't think Scooch
looking at EMP though.
Heals.
Here it is.
Unable to get through the Zenyatta heals. All the ults invested from both sides. Just a matter of who can stall point longer.
There it is.
So it was red team. So do you think that red team was just able to layer the ultimates well at the end there, or was that more of a plow through and you put out?
It was just a plow through. They nanoed their Reinhardt absolutely and just swing for the fences, and layering that on top of an EMP. There's nothing else that you can do.
Yeah.
Except just kind of just sit back and wait. It was unfortunate that Hannah Baker actually died with ult. Could have been able to stall maybe, but with the nano boosted Reinhardt, there's just no chance.
Yeah, and I mean that's been actually a pretty common trend this game, is that we've seen a lot of divas not being able to remech because of various damage amounts coming through at bad times. And diva's been in the right place, had the ultimate, but just not aligning.
Yeah, both divas ulting at each other, and one is in better position to remech than the other.
Yeah. But we were in overtime, so that's actually spelling a pretty good end result for the blue team. If they get to the end, they'll actually be an even score. It doesn't matter how long you stall for, you still get the same minute at the end.
You still get the minute at the end, yeah.
Okay, red team on the attack this time, or on the defense this time. Opting more for a dive-heavy comp, sticking with backline disruption and, of course, tank harassment, like always. I'm honestly surprised to see the Ana Zenyatta comp. Don't get me wrong, it's good composition to run, but it's not really what I expect. Felina's kind of just left in the middle of nowhere, so if the blue team dives her, then she just screwed.
Yeah, you're gonna have to look through a lot of movement from 60 just to come back and defend Felina, or she's gonna have to fend for herself. She is more than capable, but you know you don't want to dedicate too much on having Felina just survive by herself.
Exactly. And Zion
Zion Triggerfish taking that here.
Okay, blue team, a little spread, a little thin, but at the same time, looks like they have the damage where they want it. Going back for the squishy healers. Zenyatta goes down. D-Mech onto Jazzy. Morpheus and Zai, I would take that trade any day. Oh, but Felina now.
Gabe is going absolutely bonkers over here and already has his ult. Tor nowhere close to counter this. Gabe could ult whenever he wants.
Yeah, but Gabe, looks like Gabe's just going to walk this straight to point. Doesn't have too much contesting him.
Excuse me for dropping in.
Wow, that was really fast. But you consider that the first round is practically
That was
overtime.
absolutely crazy, yeah. And no one's on a late spawn there for red team, so everyone's here full strength on streets.
Okay, but 60 got that ultimate. He can escape anytime he wants.
There it is, coming in. He's probably gonna look for.
Going to the back line, got the squish.
There it is. There's one.
Unfortunately, cost him his life. We'll see. Squish. Oh, nope, with the hack out there. Squish cannot use
did
it.
not find Tor.
Ooh, and Jazzy stuck in the door. Hodor, Hodor!
Hodor!
And looks like Felina stuck alone, being attacked by a monkey. And
Felina
Diva and
yeah,
Lucio.
Felina does fend off Nick though on the Tracer. That's a very hard matchup for her. 60 coming out on the Widow. Might be a little tough to come out on the Widow with this here. Considering they are running dive tanks and Genji's already here.
Yeah, and that's a real element here, is that you look at the blue team. Yeah, fine, they're pushing payload, so they have to keep one guy in payload. Maybe you could reverse dive them in that regard, get the 6v5. But all in all, you're going to be wanting to run more of a death ball comp. Which is
They are coming up with a mirror match now, almost, but Scooch. Yeah, it's pretty much a mirror dive here.
Oh, but 60's now playing on the Tracer.
Yeah. Gabe's gonna ult. Look for Gabe to ult here.
Really getting a lot of damage out, though. I expect a lot more out of 60 in general. So, but it looks like red team has started to stabilize pretty nicely. If they can get rid of Zai, then they can stop the main source of damage coming out onto them. But if Jazzy gets D-Mech, then it looks like that is in favor of blue team. Squiz has been doing an amazing job keeping the Tracer off of her, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of good support there. Tor switches now over to the Brigitte to try and stop this dive here. Again, they're putting a lot of faith in Felina here to pump out a lot of healing.
Yeah, but I think with Tor,
they're gonna stay real close. They're gonna, yeah.
Oh yeah. But with I think with Tor.
Oh, 60 finds Squish with that.
Oh, good. And with Squish out of the picture, right as she's building up ultimate at a critical moment too. Both healers down for blue team. It looks like red team.
Red team looking to make a big push here. Yeah.
Late recovery on Gabe, but he's able to make it out alive. Now, if you look at the red team's composition, I would say that it's a very interesting combination to be running Diva and Reinhardt, just with Tor running Bridget right now. Because Bridget really likes to play close to the chest with all of her allies, really. Like, yeah, she can go up, but she's really normal speed. Like, you don't want her to go too far.
It looks like the entire team's just holding hands. They're playing very, very dedicated to this death ball.
And there goes the blade, unable to just cancel it out of it, though.
Oh,
but the bomb gets him.
It looks like Scooch is saving his ult just to counter Morpheus.
And maybe that's the point here. Yeah, the idea is that, yeah, you're not going to stop. You're not going to stop Squiz. But if you can get, you know, for example, Nick or Morpheus, then that's a lot of value out of that ultimate. If you can get rid of Squiz armor, that's a lot of value out of the ultimate.
They are countering back with another Reinhardt here.
Yep, so we're going to see Reinhardt battles now. Woo! Oh, EMP comes out! And the hammer!
And a big shatter.
Oh
Both
man!
Ryan and Briggs swinging hard. Zai swinging hard.
Looks like
Scooch
the
looking
red
for a
team's
hack.
pushing him back into the room. Late kill perhaps
Oh,
on
but
Baker?
Triggerfish is coming out. Looks like a full retreat from blue.
Yeah, that's a hard reset. It's amazing that red team's being able to hold at this door here, considering the blue team could just spawn. It's like spawn killing is not exactly the easiest thing
I mean,
in the world.
there is
Lose
only
one guy?
really 2 doors that they can go through.
It's true. It's true. Spawn killing though, you know, you got the spawn disadvantage to that, so it's kind of risky. Triggerfish gets it last second, stop that bomb.
Gabe gets 2 hits on the back.
Ooh, both hammers
Zai
coming out.
sacrifices that. I
Another
don't think
bomb
that was
comes
on
out.
purpose.
And it's just kind of picking up the
Nick
remnants of the red
absolutely
team
going
now.
off. Nick absolutely going off.
God damn. He just recently swapped too, didn't he?
Oh, for sure. And look at that now. He already has ult.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to be going for a flank in order to try and take
There's
out
a lot of damage coming out of blue team.
behind the shields. Well, only one shield, I suppose.
Scooch looking for a hack. Has it on Gabe.
Ooh, no value out of that, Nick.
No one caught in the dragons, but Zai coming out with big. Oh, is Zai caught in that? Real close.
Ooh, man. Looks like they're neck to neck. The red team currently
Red
have a
team
slight
dropping
advantage
real
from the
quick.
spawn, but late kill onto Triggerfish. Looks like blue team have what
There
they
it is.
need in
Blue
order
team
to
will
push this
finish
into
the
spawn. I herped and I derped all over it. Man, that was just some amazing work from the blue team there. They were able to take that first point with pretty well no contention, right?
Yeah, and it just seems throughout the whole map, they ran dive just first 2 phases, and all of a sudden now so little space to move around. They just mash their teams into each other with Reinhardt's.
Honestly, I was expecting them to swap to a 3-3 composition with the goats, but looks like they're just stuck with their. They swapped to a Reinhardt. They said, "Hey, you know what? Maybe we should just stop some damage with our barrier." That was what they needed. Okay, Gabe still hasn't selected a hero. We kind of expect a bit more Genji out of him, but
Oh, 60. Going with the old Nerf Bastion here.
troll pick.
They might be going with a pirate ship comp here.
Well, that definitely looks good considering that the blue team is sticking with pretty well just Doomfist and Hanzo as the primary DPS. Although Anna Baker running the Zarya bubbles could be
We'll be able to
quite
feed
fatal.
so much off this, yeah. Double barrier. Oh, triple tank, double barrier coming out of this here.
Yep, pirate ship. I mean, if you consider it, Bastion is a tank, so it's just goats.
Yeah.
Ooh, but 60 was just melted.
Nick gets 3 picks off that. But
Although-
still, the red team is going to be able to push. They have the spawn advantage.
And with Squist and Zai out of the picture too, that gives the red team a lot of ability to move.
Both tanks in here. Yep. Scooch taking a lot of space away.
But not being able to really connect a lot of damage.
Tor is back now in the Mercy.
See, in the end, it's great. Yeah, the tanks are doing their roles right now, but not able to really get real value out of that.
But he is by himself. Look for him to get killed here. And he gets away and gets a kill out of that.
60 having a hard time getting on point. He sets up, and it looks like that's just in time too. Hey, no one's going to be able to dethrone this pirate ship.
Reinhardt on the flank here by himself. Zarya behind the enemy lines.
60 looking for a target. Wants to be in that turret mode, taking out shields, whatever else he can get.
Scooch kind of dedicating his time all behind enemy lines. But this card's going uncontested. I'm not sure what the blue team wants to set up here.
perhaps the blue team is just trying to stall out, say, hey, you guys, we want the aerial advantage with great space at the right time.
Maybe avoid the line of sight from Bastion here.
Ooh, hammer comes out. Felina knocked down and killed. Ooh, and Scooch after that. Plus the Graviton, plus the Dragons.
For 60 coming here. 60 connect to 2. Res coming out. But the tire shouldn't
comes
be too
out.
much of an
Oh,
issue here.
destroyed by 60. No one can stop this tank.
Couple late spawns coming in though.
Still, 60 was just on fire for that last point. He got
Absolutely insane.
He was just able
Really
to
looking- yeah.
reposition when he needed to, and I think that was really the difference between 60 and a normal Bastion.
And it looks like they're going to be going for a Reaper pick here, trying to get in nice and close. Or Gabe to just get a quick pick off the back line. Does hit Felina once.
And I mean, that's the right move. They have a lot of tanks on the red team.
But Red does have a lot of ults coming out here.
Nick, able
Look
to
for
do a lot of
Jazzy.
damage.
Look for Jazzy to come out with another grab. He just grabbed it that last point and has it again.
Res on to Scooch. That might be what they need, that the red team needs in order to continue this roll. And it looks like, yeah, that shield, Gabe's not going to be able to do much. It's a Hana. But
Gabe is contesting right from that little corner there. He was.
an interesting move there. The blue team now behind the point. Very weird spot to be in, but I suppose they're all squishies. Bastion going for the bombs. Gets Nick. Gets Squish. Gets Gabe. Damn it, man! What are you doing? Leave some for the rest of us.
Tor coming out with a res. They're still full strength on red team.
And just gonna melt Reinhardt. Why not? 60. You're on fire, man. Walking right into third
Blue
point.
team just throwing bodies at the point with no avail.
So if you were blue team and you'd say, wow, those last 2 points we were just freaking rolled, what would you say is the thing you have to do in order to win?
You know, they need to get a Mei or a Torb. They need some type of ult to build up to force them off the point. You know, with this
60
overtime,
here, it's hard to build that up, right?
With this overtime wick as extended as it is, all they have to do is be off the cart for probably by this time a quick second. Double grab coming out on this.
Hammer comes out, knocks 60 out of formation.
Hana sleeping in the back though. And there it is, blue
Nick
team.
pops
coming
the
out
ult.
with the sponsor.
Gets one, gets two.
Blue team looks like they're able to clear this.
Blue team, yep,
And that overtime
that's
wick
it.
still
And
coming
they
down.
can just stop this ultimate from coming out. Yeah, that's the point.
And Zai with just the high DPI and spin around and maybe get rid of those
Destroy those
mines.
bombs.
Switching sides.
Absolutely miraculous push coming out of the red side.
There's going to be a bit of psychological warfare here as blue team is going to have to fight for not 1 but 2 points plus a little bit extra.
They do have a little bit more time to work with. They have almost 2 minutes.
But how
So
is that
even
going to
if-
play out?
Even if they don't have, like, they really got to get something going on this first one.
Damage boost engaged.
Let's see here. They are going with the Mei, so a little bit of stall tactic here coming out from Scooch.
And it looks like they're, well, Nick was running Pharah and now it's running McCree. I'm thinking they're going to probably run Pharmacy on the blue team's attack.
Nope, Gabe coming out with another Genji. His Genji is looking really good. It was looking good on their first push as well.
Piece of cake.
Again, we're seeing another Reinhardt Diva combination. Pretty good, but this time you have a much stronger healer, Tor, to back up the Felina just in case something goes wrong.
Oh, it's absolutely insane when they have 2 main healers. There's the healing output is absolutely insane.
Time for a new
Yeah,
adventure.
and again,
You know,
so we're seeing Scooch running the Mei, like you said.
And yeah, and Nick coming out here. Yep, you were right with the pharmacy. But you know, red team kind of predicted that. They are set up with the diva in order to break a lot of this blue team setup.
Yeah, but the Diva's all they got to deal with that Pharah. That Pharah is stuck. Or, I mean, the red team is pretty stuck with the.
It's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work for Jazzy, especially eating Morpheus heals as well.
Ooh, a lot of damage coming out from the Pharah, who's able to take out 1, 2 members of the back line. Both healers take it out with one swish strike.
Coming in with, yep. Gabe looking so good right now.
Of course,
Gabe is so hot right now.
Oh yeah, baby. And wow, the blue team has just built up their ultimates. That was technically only one engagement, and they already have both DPS ults, and Swiss is pretty well on her way to the first healing ult. Oh, and while we weren't looking, Morpheus actually decided to play the Moira.
Yes.
Moira, very strong for getting a lot of that point presence back.
Oh,
Nick, you killed yourself!
But he does get the diva ult, or does the diva mech in that. 60 with a big sun coming out of that. Squiced is down.
Yeah, so we got Gabe's Dragon Blade here, but I want to see Zai's Hammer. I think Zai's Hammer is really what will bring this first point in favor of blue team. Gotta make sure that that bubble doesn't eat it, though. Perfect time for a hammer! And a lot of damage onto Jazzy with that charge.
Wing it, nothing comes out of it though.
Ooh, unfortunately, Jazzy able to get that remake. Blue team looks like they might not be able to make this. They're being pushed forward to bring the fight forward.
Blue team is somehow finding kills in the wreckage.
And Gabe already back at 50%. He just popped that blade.
He just paused. He had nothing in that though. It was
completely dry
wow.
out, you're right, yeah.
Oh, Faelina. Wow, big stagger out of that.
The question is, who will Nick tag next, though?
Who do they have on cart duty? They got Morpheus on cart duty back there, alright?
Morpheus is a good choice for cart duty, too, because you throw that orb forward, you're done. So you don't even do anything else.
Gabe doing some recon over here.
And again, Zai back on the hammer, on a Baker. Already has that Graviton Surge. So this next fight, most likely in favor of blue team. But
60 is probably looking for snipes. He got a last one on that last team fight on the Mercy.
Pretty vital kill, although Smooch right now, not the primary target.
The grab comes out. Oh, but the bomb was eaten.
Now Smooch can turn this all around. Yep, with the freeze ball.
There it is.
Zai frozen off the point. Ember ticks down.
Morpheus just not close enough to be frozen on the point. Absolutely valiant effort coming out of Red Team for a great stall. Scooch on that May was absolutely prolific.
Play of the game.
And we saw some good engagements there from the Reinhardts, really. I think that when you have two Reinhardts, you expect a Reinhardt battle. That's no brainer. The first Reinhardt to kill the other Reinhardt, break their shield. You know, you give them free range at that point. But in a lot of these cases, it was a Reinhardt versus like a Winston Diva or even a Diva Zarya combo, which is like, okay, that's that's pretty weird if you have a Zarya Diva, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But
it's not the latter or anything here.
yeah, exactly. So I think that was probably one of the critical elements to play was to watch where that Reinhardt was. You know, if you have the hack him. But if you just let that Reinhardt go free without another Reinhardt to deal with him, GG.
Absolutely GG.
And let's rejoin General.
Everything about me is insane. Except for my Genji blades.
Anubis isn't playing, is he?
I don't know who's
You whiffed hard on one of those Genji blades. Like on first base. It was like right at the end of first.
It was silly.
It was on Ilios. I kept trying to get the pharmacy again.
I think we need Dyad back in here.
I'm inviting my my buddy.
changed
He wants
the
to
icon.
spectate.
Welcome to the underground. How was the fall?
I'm getting some cookies though.
What?
Oh no, sorry, talking to stream. She was 13 reasons why you shouldn't throw. That's why Hannah Baker was throwing. Say dab.
All right,
Cool,
Water
Buffalo
Buffalo. Raven. You guys haven't team captained yet, have you?
Never.
What about Raven?
Dragons. Double dragons.
Alright, so Water Buffalo, you're going to pick one character, and then it's going to be 2-2-2 from there on. All
Alright.
the must picks are already in.
Hilly if.
So go Water.
I'm gonna grab 60.
My man.
Yo, Tracer.
My man, Water Buffalo.
Yo, boy.
Stop it, Nick.
Nerf Bastion.
Yeah.
I want to be Winston.
I'm
I want
already
to.
Tracer.
I want to be Winston.
Got it.
I want to be the guy.
Go Water Buffalo.
I'm gonna take Trigger.
I'm here. Sorry.
If the Overwatch League ever has like,
and Tor.
if you ever get to choose a song where you like that you come on stage with, this will be my song.
2 picks Raven.
Isn't this like the same team?
Water
Right.
Buffalo.
Is Jeff playing or is he just spectating?
He's just gonna spectate.
I can play that.
Then okay.
Oh wait, is Jeff playing?
No, he's spectating. So Electricity was gonna play.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
You have
unless
two
you're
healers and Felina.
unless you're okay with like non-Ontario people playing, like he's American. He's like one of my
Yeah,
watch buddies.
we've had a lot of non-Ontario players play. We're not exclusive. I mean, like maybe
Cough,
one
cough,
day,
Swifty.
but I mean, especially if we need a person, don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
I'll take Faye and Dyad.
Oh snap!
Hilly if. Cool, you get
And
me.
then is
Or
it
yeah.
Jeff or Electro?
JK, I need another cookie.
Is Jeff in voice?
I just sent him a Discord.
Oh, okay. We'll give him a second then. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we couldn't have gotten the pugs going in the first place if we didn't have Americans in there too. And I
Yeah.
think we're only now getting to the point where the pugs are actually mostly Ontario.
Um,
But we have like all of
Mhm.
our friends that joined in before. We're not going to just be like, "Sorry, thanks for coming before. Fuck off." Like,
Wow.
I mean, I might do that to Swifty, but
Wow.
Swifty, that's different.
Very
for
toxic.
Swifty for the chirping.
Also, Swifty's definitely Canadian, so.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
in New
speaking
York,
of
yeah.
Swifty, he's in my casting channel.
Oh, God.
Oh, he is. Look at that.
Bring him in here.
Speaking of the devil
Hey, Swifty.
himself,
Wait, okay, who moved me?
me,
All of us.
Who's trying to fight?
me.
Did I fuck with your
life?
silence?
Nah, what's up?
I was chirping you and you weren't here. You were sitting in the channel above. I was.
Oh, you were
saying
chirping me?
All right, everyone, take your pants off. What?
That's what I
Excuse me,
do
hello?
when I first get home.
That's what I do to 60 when I first get home.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know. I got home at like 5 o'clock and I just didn't take my pants off. I've been sitting in my pants all day.
Looking like an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
in front of
dab.
everybody.
Please, who
Wearing
wears
pants.
I even have a pair of door pants.
J-Caps, he's in.
Oh, while we're waiting for Jeff, let's get our map pick. Water, you ban one map type.
Ban a map type. Hybrid.
All right, Raven, you pick one of the 3 left.
Can I choose a map?
No.
Yay, Jeff.
Yeah.
J off.
Wait, I'm playing? What?
Unless you don't want to. It's
I mean,
either
I
you
can.
or Electromag.
I'm
No, you're
fine with
welcome to
playing.
join.
I didn't realize I thought I was just spectating.
I mean, you can.
What's
Yo,
the
I'm gonna
SR
die.
rating?
I gotta
Over
I'll be back.
Go like go or go
like yeah.
Like, go find some fucking milk or something.
Okay.
Like, this is hot.
Be right back.
Why do you keep eating it? He keeps eating it.
Oh shit.
Yo,
Y'all are
Faye,
much,
send me an invite so I can
much
watch.
higher than I am.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm locking on. Just getting off the PTR.
Oh.
I haven't even looked at anyone's SR yet.
Sorry, Water, which one did you ban? It was hybrid.
Hybrid.
Okay, Raven. Pick escort, controller, assault.
Okay.
By the way, I
Ooh,
have
Moss-
the list
Moss
of maps
texted me.
in the announcement channel in case it's you need that.
I miss Moss. He's never on anymore. He makes me really sad.
Oh shit.
Right?
He
Already
messages me
though.
like every day though. And I'm like, come on, and he's like, no, I'm at the bars, and I'm like,
Well,
Are you
in a
in
bit.
bars? Boring.
Do I choose a game type or a map?
You choose a game
Choose
type.
You choose a game type.
Yeah. Assault, controller, escort.
Do assault.
Alright, other health. Water, you're gonna pick
what are you doing?
Hanamura,
Wow, okay.
Lunar, Anubis, or
Wow.
Volskaya.
Okay.
Anubis.
Sorry, 2 of them. 2 of them.
Damn it.
Horizon and Anubis.
Hey,
No.
I'll bow down to.
And Raven, Horizon or Anubis.
Well, it's a no-brainer.
Not a no-brainer. I'm gonna go with Anubis.
What?
Hey.
Raven.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Your god is Anubis.
I can
as
feel the salt building up in this thing.
You know how
oh,
we play on
man.
Anubis.
I know. I
Yeah.
know.
I'm watching.
This is perfect.
I'm back, by the way.
Oh, hi, Swiss. I mean, 60.
Perfect.
Yo,
It's your
fucking
channels.
Weeb was it Weeb or was it you the other day, Jesse, that called me
That was
60?
me.
Yeah, was you the other day called me 60?
When did I call you 60?
No way.
No, it was someone else that called me 60 the other day. I forgot who it was.
Never call you 60.
I find that
Probably
offensive.
called you 60
Yeah,
once or
same.
twice.
I was like, I'm not bad.
Oh, okay. Just let it be known I'm better than both of y'all.
You right, Jesse. You right.
You nasty. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the world finale. Oh wait, who won that last game? Was it red or blue? I haven't been monitoring. Oh well. This said dab. Hey, it's 50. Are you gonna cast this with me?
Maybe we'll see.
You're much better at macro strategy than I am.
Macro strategy?
Yeah, just like, you know, ultimates and compositions. Pause.
Pause.
Wow.
So Electro, were you at the meetup with Jesse and Faye and
No, wait, where was the meetup exactly?
at the Hive?
No, no.
Yo, I saw Josh. I was like, it's Josh in the photo. I was like, it's Josh. Ah!
Yeah,
I
you
was
saw
glad to
Fee.
see everyone in the photo.
Yeah, I saw Fee too.
Yeah, it was one day.
I hit Masters today, Jesse.
Oh, congrats.
Thanks, man. I'm back in
went
Masters,
down.
boys. Back in
Cool.
Masters.
And
No, I
both
went-
my
I-
accounts are
I
back
went
in
up.
flat.
Are they? Yeah, probably because of Josh, right?
No, no. Yeah, she didn't.
You lying. I see you and your Smurf on at the same time. Someone's carrying you. Lying ass, bro. I see it every night.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's my girlfriend.
He has
Play with
plays
me.
both computers at the same time.
I know, I'm just amazing.
That's why he's so low.
Ouch.
It's like the guy that raises his hand for every question, but always gets it wrong.
Oof.
Oh wow, I didn't know this was like a floating pirate ship. It reminds me of Treasure Planet. That's actually really cool.
Oh yeah,
At
it totally does.
At the attacker spawn? That's so dope.
Wait, what?
Oh,
It reminds me of Treasure Planet at the attacker spawn.
Yeah, they're little floaty ship things. And there actually is some at the defender spawn too, just you can't see it that well.
Wait, what reminds you of Treasure Planet?
They should make an Overwatch MMO. That'd be
Oh,
dope.
this.
Just get to
Oh.
explore these worlds and shit. That'd be so awesome.
Oh god.
Ooh, running a Bastion. Very risky maneuver. Gotta make sure you got them shields up.
Not necessarily. If the Bastion can position himself properly, like on the high ground, like if they speed to point and get the defense's team. Oh wait, no, that's on defense. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, who's attacking? Who's defending?
Blue team is defending.
Oh, sorry, I have my colors mixed up.
Yeah.
Because of the whole colorblind thing.
Oh,
Well, if
okay.
they were running
Left
attack
side
on
is
Bastion,
defending.
as long as they put their Bastion on the high ground, like if they had a sim and teleported him up there, or on the right side where Triggerfish is, and just baited them to point, it'd be easy pickings.
Yeah. But no, it looks like they have the shield at 60, although that was kind of delayed, forcing them to take some damage. That's just more opportunities for healing.
Ooh, Water Buffalo gets an early pick on Raven. It looks like the attackers are going to try and get the high ground right now. Tor's going to try and go contest them by himself. I don't really know what much he can do. Bastion's position pretty okay. The shield needs to be a little bit...
Shield needs to rotate, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Can they focus the Rhine?
But the Zarya
Ooh, what a...
charge already.
That's that Bastion, man, just feeding her. Looks like the attackers are going to have to reset.
Yeah, you're down to...
Huge pull.
Well, the Fair is absorbing a lot of the Bastion's attention, so... Maybe attacking from two sides is what you need. In this case.
Look at Zai being all sneaky. Tor found him. What level's Tor, actually?
The sneaky ones. Unfortunately, too sneaky for his own good. Dyad trying to collect some shots onto the Pharaoh. Water Buffalo killed last second. 60 now respawning as he's trying to shield. Tor can buy a lot of time with the right bomb in the right spot though. And if they kill the Mercy here, then they have...
That's huge.
Of course, Tor gets free-mech and demeched, and the red team...
Here comes 60 as Orisa. Oh, 60's just gonna get destroyed. Oh, poor 60! Aw.
Just too much damage. You're just feeding at this point. Okay, Water Buffalo backing out, trying to take the bottleneck of the next point early. We get a D-mech on Diva. However, Nick was taken out by Tor at the last second, so that's,
I don't know what Tor was thinking there.
yeah, it costs her life, so, you know, the edit may not have been worth it, but if you can get a Widowmaker set up in this kind of a map, then it can be kind of painful to people, since... Oh, no, Triggerfish swapped. So, Widowmaker. Now we'll see some more Widow battles. Ooh, Nick! And unfortunately, Triggerfish took her life, and then Ana took his life. Looks like the red team, though.
Huge
taking out-
nano.
Ooh, yeah. Taking out the remaining members of the blue team. Looks like it's just a Tracer? Yeah, and the Bastion. On point. Reinforcements come in at the last second, but it's enough to really just have a hamster at this point. Ooh, the bomb comes out. No value out of it, unfortunately. Raven building up towards that ultimate. A rocket barrage will do hella damage on this point. Although, for the most part, I would say that the blue team is using the smaller characters in order to stall on points. Yeah, you got 60 as the hamster, and you can roll around a point, but this point isn't really that good for rolling around on. There's no like center point to really gravitate on. Justice coming in from Haven. Raven takes out 2-3 people.
I think that's it.
Yeah, and at this point, just 60 goes down. That's the point. It's all about getting that team kill in order to secure that last point. And in order to do that, you can do it in a number of ways. You can just out-mechanic people, you can push them off point, but the usual best bet is to combo ultimates. So
I think attack had so much momentum they couldn't restabilize. They were getting the picks, but they weren't finishing kills fast enough. They weren't prioritizing targets quick enough together as a team either. So by the time they finished off another person,
were back.
Yeah, pretty much, or the attack was back. I should say.
Depending, yeah, both sides kind of did the same thing. Only defense had to throw bodies on point.
You need to try a different game.
Red card. Paladins. Oh man, I love paladins. This is the furry characters. Ooh. Oh no, water buffalo's trolling us. Definitely trolling us. Play. Attack. Attack sim.
Hey, never know, it might work.
And attack sim, especially with the teleporter nowadays, totally is a good strategy, but you gotta, well, I guess, no, they're running a pretty good strategy, pretty good comp in order to deal with that. That might actually be a pick, you're right.
Against their team. What they have. Apart from Torbjorn.
Apart from Torbjorn. Well, Torbjorn is the winning character here. Because, let's face it, when's the last time that you saw, Zenyatta do anything? Jonak? Dyad takes an early dip to a hook.
Oh,
And Symmetra starts setting up the turrets, but it looks like they're being torn down as fast as they're being put up. Of course, Symmetra is a sniper now. Remember that. So, throwing the balls into suboptimal locations for the defending team is part of her job description now. And with the barrier being put up right next to Symmetra, it's very possible she can just feed off that, get a level 3 gun, and just walk in and melt. Flower Buffalo making his way out of town now. Of course, Raven, while not at Nick levels, has been throwing out a lot of damage. Able to build his ultimate already up to 80%. Pretty well what you need. He has he's not putting up a turret though. Or rather, his turret's not in a good spot in order to really optimize damage. So it's more of a fallback right now. 60, use the res. Unfortunately, it looks like the blue team's going to have to wait for the turret to respawn as a...
What a hook, dude!
Oh yeah.
No, it's so stupid. He was behind the pillar.
And there's a lot of damage coming out too, so even like, while yes, he pulled him out of position, all that time in between, just taking a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, just having the Discord from Zen, the constant damage from Soldier, the constant damage from Torb's turret, from Zai's projectile damage as well as Hogs. Like there's so much spam damage they can't really get through. His shield keeps going down.
Yeah, and at this point, Reinhardt
I don't think I don't think Mercy's the best pick for all this projectile and spam damage.
Yeah,
All this burst damage. I would maybe try a Moira or a Lucio.
I can see more, especially if you go to right to the death ball.
Ooh, what the sleep from the game?
Faye was able to keep up a lot of her teammates though with all that healing, so for the moment, if Water Buffalo can stay alive, he actually stood a chance at taking out at least one tank, but looks like he was the last one alive. Last minute now, they get maybe 2 pushes. Blue team is feeling lucky. Red team, again, only with 1 ultimate. Anna Baker, Junkrat. Trigger goes down early.
Yo, Jesse, I was reading in chat that Emily was toxic to someone. Do you know who it was?
Wait, hold on.
I'm just curious. I just want the juice.
Yeah, I can't even hear you. Hold on.
So Dyad going in with the heals, get a lot actually on that staggered damage.
Alright, say that again.
Hold on, I'll wait till after the game.
Triggerfish throwing in spammage from main. Of course, looks like he's going to be trying to
Tor needs to get aggressive there.
Water Buffalo trying to take high ground now, fighting Nick for it. Throwing out his turrets for trying to deter him. And of course, there's not a lot of pressure on point, so Water Buffalo throws himself down and unable to complete the kills. Looks like red team.
What Faye should have done instead of going Zen was go Lucio, because they have a very stationary comp as well. So if they can just speed boost past their shield and just get the Rhine swinging, get a little bit going, a little bit momentum, then
that's GG.
I think they would have had at least a little bit of a shot.
If they did like a goats comp, I think they would have, because Orisa can't do nothing against that.
Mm.
Could have stopped streaming again. It's been 3 hours. I'm tired.
3 hours?
Yeah, I don't